This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA-Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA-Holes, 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 MMA-Holes.
No way.
From the Anson Gold Studios of Arizona, Conor McGregor versus Machine Gun Kelly at the VMAs. Yes, recap of the trailer: Holyfield versus Vitor Belfort, Silva, Tito Ortiz with the MMA-Holes. Saturday night. What a night that Saturday night was, as we witnessed an old man get his ass whooped and made excuses afterwards why he got his ass whooped, and Tito Ortiz was chomping on the canvas. And then Sunday night happens. I have a six family on day number 6. And as they are recovering from the Rona, I'm like, let me just watch this horrible Giant game. Giants lost. And let me have a little dessert afterwards. And the dessert was the Met game. Yankees, and let's go Mets, destroyed the New York Yankees. And the VMAs. Now, for those of you that aren't familiar with the VMAs, it's MTV's Video Music Awards that happened Sunday night. And when I saw that Conor McGregor was on there, I'm in. Yes, sir. Right? Because I like his little bromance with the Biebs. So Conor McGregor was out there presenting and the whole deal. He was on the red carpet, blah, blah, blah. Busta Rhymes killed it. The event of the VMAs it's a mishmash of hell. Like trannies, lots of colors flashing around, and artists that I officially feel completely ridiculously too old to be watching this event. But Conor's there, right? So let's watch it, right? Let's watch Coked Up Conor, Proper 12 Whiskey Conor. And let's check it out. So as this event is going on, Busta Rhymes is fantastic. And I was like, wow, Busta Rhymes actually still got it, the fat bastard that he is. Showing these young kids how to do it these days. I go to tweet it out. And then I look on Twitter and I see Conor McGregor just throwing a stiff left at Machine Gun and Machine Gun Kelly. So I see this thing pop up. I'm like, wait a second. I'm like, what's going on? Now, I know Machine Gun Kelly is a guy who was a rapper, and now he's like that old white lesbian comedian that wasn't she in the 40-Year Virgin, and she had her own, I forgot the lady's name, but he looks just like this white lesbian comedian, Machine Gun Kelly. And now he's like a rock star, I guess. And Conor McGregor's throwing that left. Your wife is your husband. Yes. At Megan Fox's wife, he's throwing that left. I'm like, what's going on? I know Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly are actually pretty big UFC fans. In fact, they're there like at every event. Dana White's got them like front row. Megan Fox got the boobies hanging out, the whole deal. And there's Conor. Machine Gun Kelly, 6'4" of pure bones. And Conor McGregor, 5'9" of titanium steel after that leg got split in half. And there he is, just throwing the left hand. I don't know where D. Devlin is in this. So I've been really scoping around. I don't know where the missus is. I have no idea. But this is going on here. Hey, baby, stay aside. I'm going to throw a stiff left at MGK's head, right? Yes, that's right. Now, MTV is an event that does a very good job at making it a nice melting pool of nationalities and ethnicities. The white people are pretty much at a limit. Like, we're the minorities at these things. So when you have white people showing up at the VMAs, you got to behave, right? Nah. You bring white people to the VMAs, there's a fight that breaks out. These fucking Caucasians don't know how to hold it together. Anyway, the VMAs happens. All these acts, Bieber wins a prize, an award or whatever. Everyone's, yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's great. But all anyone is talking about is this shit right here. Is Conor McGregor going after Machine Gun Kelly. The initial story was Conor McGregor wanted a picture. That was the... Now, I'm dying laughing. I'm like, is this fucking true? There's no possible way. There's no possible way. Conor's like, can I have me picture? I don't see it. I just don't see it. Now, Conor, his people come back and say that that's not true, but we don't know. It's he said, she said bullshit, right? But I don't see Conor McGregor, hey, fancy a picture with me. Like, it just doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't get it. Like, I just don't see it. Hey, you know, it just doesn't make, I just can't wrap my head around why the fuck would Conor McGregor be going to Machine Gun Kelly for a picture. They said he asked for a picture. This is the original story. And then he got shoved by Machine Gun Kelly and his people, and then Conor threw the left hand. Needed a step stool to get up there. I mean, Jesus Christ, 6'4" for God's sakes. Okay. Afterwards, they're all interviewed, and Machine Gun Kelly. Let's see if I can find the interview here. Actually, let me show. Here's the aftermath. Yeah, he's so fucking angry. D. Devlin, nowhere to be found. Now, after I had some time to process this whole thing, and let me find the video. It's all over Twitter. Okay, here's one of the videos where he's throwing his drink. He's throwing his drink at him. There's little Conor over there. Check him out. Ah, you don't want to take a picture with me? I'll show you. That's like a fucking drunk white girl trick right there. It's like how many people have had the bottle service where they watch the bottle rats at the table and they get into like a cat fight with each other and they're throwing drinks? Like, guys, don't do that. Conor just sprays the whole fucking crowd. And he comes in like a fucking tiger. Like a tiger going after its prey. Look at him. He's like slowly walking in. There he goes, Conor. Takes me drink. Me proper 12 spray. And then gets pushed back. And then the people are crying like, oh, a drink. The Moon Man spinning in the background. like, what's going on?
Yeah, we know that.
Oh, thank God I got the video now. Put it on the gram. Okay, so that's because Machine Gun Kelly didn't want to take a picture. But there he goes. Look at him go. Oh, fuck. All right, here's another angle. Oh, this is fucking TMZ. So they'll fucking try to nail me for this. So I'll just like kind of show it in pieces here. So here's Conor McGregor. He's getting held back. He's looking around. He's like, let me at him. Let me fix me pink jacket. Oh, God. All right, so now I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. I'm like, what is going on? All right, here's Machine Gun Kelly. Here's Machine Gun Kelly. After the incident, Megan Fox, who's pushing 40 now, and it's still looking pretty damn good. I'm sorry. No matter how pretty Megan Fox is, she was banging Brian Austin Green. And I'm sorry. I would never want to follow Brian Austin Green from fucking 90210. So Machine Gun Kelly, I mean, yeah, she's pretty, but Jesus Christ. And she got a thumb on her toe or some shit like that too, right? Anyway, Megan Fox is like, let me smile. Okay, so this guy over here from Entertainment Tonight decides to interview the couple, the beautiful couple.
You had a little scuffle with Conor McGregor on the
Yeah, a little scuffle. What is this? Guy sounds like a fucking Sesame Street character.
A little scuffle with.
It's like it sounds like he should be popping out of a fucking garbage can.
A little scuffle with Conor McGregor on the carpet. What happened?
What is he, Grover?
With Conor McGregor on the carpet. What happened?
This guy should play Yoda.
With Conor McGregor on the carpet. What happened?
And then he fucking Machine Gun Kelly doesn't like the question. What the fuck is going on? Now I'm glued to the internet. I need more info. I don't know if he was mad at the question or the guy's voice. I'm not quite sure. But what the fuck?
What happened?
What's going on? What's going on at the VMAs? And why can I not stop watching this shit? So Machine Gun Kelly doesn't like it. He's not a fan of this question here. And look at Megan Fox's face as the question's asked. She's cringing right now.
With Conor McGregor on the carpet.
Oh no, he did. Look at her face. Like she just sucked on a sour dick. Look at her. Oh, he did. She looks like she's got the smelliest pussy in Hollywood. I'm just saying. Sorry. Not sorry. But there's Megan Fox. There she is. Look at that face. Like, how dare you? How dare you ask such a putrid question, Grover? How dare you do that?
A little scuffle with Conor McGregor on the carpet. What happened? Okay, thank you.
We're not allowed to say anything. You hear?
We're not allowed.
Okay. Like someone that's in transition or something.
Okay.
We're not allowed to say anything. So they can't talk about this. They can't talk about this. Now, Conor McGregor. What am I doing? What am I doing in my life? This is what I'm covering right now. Okay. Hey, we're going to piggyback with this with Holyfield and Tito Ortiz. So there's more. There's more TMZ MMA-Holes. That's coming your way.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kimberly Faircloth, for being a member for 2 months. You have the VMAs, right? Which supposedly it's at the Barclays Center. Got all the kids watching. And all that anyone's talking about now is Conor McGregor throwing a punch and a drink at Machine Gun Kelly. Say what you will about Conor McGregor. He's out of control. He's coked up. Something wrong with this guy. This guy's an animal. Cancel him. Everyone is talking about this guy right now. So now we can go with the idea if Conor McGregor really wanted that picture. Or this is a pre-calculated move. Dee Devlin is nowhere to be found. She was on the red carpet. She was in the seat next to him. Nowhere to be found. I guarantee Conor said, babe, hang out over there. I'm about to cause a scene. Not even in the picture here. Here's Conor McGregor's interview. Here's Conor McGregor's interview. And this is his explanation after it happens. Now Machine Gun Kelly goes, bah! And then hits the microphone. Conor McGregor responds with this.
Absolutely nothing. I don't know. I just showed up and I don't know. I don't even know the guy.
I don't even know the guy. I just showed up.
Just showed up and I don't know. I don't even know the guy.
This wasn't premeditated in any way. I just kind of just showed up, you know. It just so happens this guy goes to every single UFC event.
And I don't know, I just showed up and I don't know, I don't even know the guy.
Listen to this.
Just rumors.
Just rumours. Nothing happened with me. I only fight real fighters, people that actually fight, you know what I mean? I certainly don't fight little vanilla boy rappers. You know, I don't even know the guy.
I certainly don't fight any Vanilla Ice boy rappers. Yes. I don't even know the guy. Yeah, he just shows up to every single UFC event. I smell the bullshit.
I don't know anything about him.
I don't know anything about him.
Except that he's with Megan Fox.
Except that Megan Fox is his husband. Let's be honest. That's what he wanted to say. Except that he's with Megan Fox. Now, this is a face of a man who possibly was rolling around the snow before the event. You know? It's possible. I know people love to throw the Coke thing out there with Conor McGregor. I'm not denying it. I think this is premeditated. I also think that my man was having a good time. I think this guy wanted to, you know, take some of the edge off. Have a couple of proper 12s. God knows what he was bumping into his nose. Just had a proper good time over there. Hit the fucking red carpet. And told his wife, or his fiancée, I should say, Dee Devlin, stand aside. Stay out of the way. I'm going to play some games here. I'm going to literally steal the show. The VMAs never kicked him out. In fact, he presented following this all happened. Went to the after party, the whole deal. They had the pictures that were taken. Even something popped up on the gram. She could kick out of this. Something pops up on the old gram. You may recognize this guy's face. This is good old Dylan Dennis. So they're in Brooklyn. Dylan's a New York guy. And there they are. Conor McGregor. Just hanging out in Brooklyn afterwards, you know? Two fucking knuckleheads getting together. Got some empty glasses, and he's got his proper cane in his hand ready to beat someone over the head with it. The guy's a fucking lunatic. He's a straight up. Now, I believe a lot of this shit is all calculated, but at the same time, my man's having a good time. He's just fucking the dude is recovering from his leg splitting in half, hobbling around on this cane, threatening to fight Machine Gun Kelly. Let's be honest. A lot of the people in the MMA community have no clue who Machine Gun Kelly is. But what does Conor McGregor do? He stole all the fucking headlines. My man he legit stole all the fucking headlines. While getting boxed. Having his little bromance with Justin Bieber. You can't make this shit up. You just can't make it up. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And then you got people on the internet. First, he punches an old man. Now a scrawny kid. The guy's 6'4". And people are like, oh, he's a scrawny kid with jizz on his face. He's 6'4".
Wonderful, wonderful.
Halloween's coming. Got the decorations out a little early. Now we're going to get to the comments in the chat. Feel free to drop a donation if you'd like to interrupt the show. Hit the like button as well. I want to know what everyone has to think about that. That's my assessment.
Wonderful, wonderful.
No.
The real victims in this farce are Conor fans. Your boy took his kid to watch Bieber because he's a fanboy, and now his ass is hurt because when he fanboyed over MZT he got rejected. As we all know, Conor doesn't take no for an answer.
Yeah. That you kind of appreciate that. It's an interesting angle. I'm sure people are going to take that one. Yeah, this guy's upset. This guy really gives a fuck. This guy really gives a fuck. It's interesting. It really is. This whole thing is nuts. When it first happened, okay, right off the bat, all I got to see is these images and stuff like that. The first story comes out, immediately I'm going to believe it. I'm like, well, that's what happened. But then after it materializes, after more comes out here, I'm saying to myself, wait, this something's not right. Then you got ARIEL Helwani on the MMA Hour. ARIEL fucking Helwani. He's a professional fighter. He shouldn't be doing this. You know what? You're right. Professional fighters shouldn't be swinging at people in the crowd. But if it's Machine Gun Kelly, I'm good with it. I got to be honest with you. And his fucking weird-ass wife. I don't know. I got to be honest with you. This is one where I mean, how could you not root for Conor in this fight? If you put these two in a fucking cage together, you're going to root for Machine Gun Kelly, the dude that had that fucking fake beef. Oh, that's right. He had a fake beef with Eminem. That shit was completely fabricated so they could sell some albums. People bought that, sold that, you know, hook, line, and sinker. Those guys are going to kill each other. Eminem and Machine Gun Kelly, they're going to fucking kill each other, those guys. I mean, listen, did you hear the diss track? All fake shit. All fake shit. Publicity, baby. What is everyone talking about right now? Machine Gun Kelly is the guy that actually closed the show at MTV's VMAs, and Conor McGregor stole the headlines by throwing a little punch. D. Devlin nowhere to be found. Sprayed a little drinky poo, and there we go. Look at him. He's furious. How dare that man not take a picture with me? Grr! Let's see what the chat has to say.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Trilla signs him up. I'm all over it, baby. Someone needs to deal with Conor once and for all. I'm serious. Jesus Christ. Kevin from Chicago is like the #1 Machine Gun Kelly fan, apparently. Conor doesn't know how to pick a fight. He runs like a rat from anything. This is definitely triggering Kainoto. You have one fight since Obama president. Yeah, well, I mean, if we landed that punch, he might have had two. He would have had 2 wins. It's all show Conor's actually a nice guy. Triller makes it. Here's what I think about Conor McGregor. Here's my honest opinion. I think that Conor McGregor treats his family extremely well. I really do. I think this guy is probably a family man. He gives his kids everything, his wife everything. But there is a price to pay for this. In order to have the Conor McGregor fame, I mean the fortunes, you gotta have to deal with the fucking circus. He probably says to him, listen, I'm gonna be the family man at home. We're gonna sit, we're gonna have our events, we're gonna put on our nice little Christmas sweaters, take our pictures, have our family photographer follow us around, go on our yachts, go on our vacations, enjoy life. The kid's gonna have the best of the best. D's gonna have facelift after facelift, boob lift after boob lift. You're gonna have it all, but there's a price to pay. And the price is this. If you're going to go to the VMAs with me, I got to get all the attention. I got it. I have to do it. I have to make sure I claim all the headlines. If I'm going to show up, I have to steal the show. I'm not a singer. But watch, D. Watch. I'm going to steal all the headlines. It's interesting. Kendall says, I want to know who's lying. So, yeah, so the original story comes out that Conor wanted a picture, which I wasn't there, so I don't fucking know. And then the follow-up is that's not the case from his people. Now, if he did want this picture, of course, him and his people would be like, nah, it's not the case. You know, of course they would deny that. So if there is any truth to it, you know, the people would. So we're never going to know the truth to the situation. MGK had every opportunity to say what happened. Okay? I can't believe I'm covering this, by the way. I feel like my soul is leaving my body. MGK had every opportunity to address the situation and clarify things. And this is how he responds.
Happen.
So, I mean, we'd be idiots if we didn't think that these guys are all in on something here. Or if, you know, Conor McGregor fabricated something here to try to get this to go down. I don't know. Maybe MGK is really upset, but I truly think that this is premeditated. It's a terrorist attack where drinks are going to fly. It is nuts. Listen, I got to say this, though. It's like all you can think of is what the hell is next? What's next? How the fuck does this guy keep on doing this shit? And what's the end game here? Like, what are we doing? The end game is attention. Headlines. Make people keep talking about him until he's not hobbling around with his cane and he's back in the cage. I think that's the plan. And it's working. MGK seems like a little child. He's an odd individual. Like he really is. I don't know him. I really don't know much of him. I just know about that weird back and forth with Eminem. I know that he played Tommy Lee in that movie. That was all right, the Motley Crue kind of documentary type movie. That poor ankle kind of makes people dance like fake Paul does. I mean, yeah. Everyone's talking about him. People are buying into the fucking script. You know? It's a win-win all around. Is it a good look? No. Like, if you want to be a respectable human being, a role model for children, you don't act like this. I don't think he gives a shit about that. I don't think that's the end game, especially when you're hanging out with Dylan Dennis, this knucklehead. These two together. No, this is I can't defend any of this. I really can't. Jesse is telling me, oh, shit. We got breaking news. We have breaking news, friends. On day 6 of the Rona with the family, my baby is finally, at the moment, at this stage of the game, fever-free. I loved Coke Up Conor. What are you going, soft moss? No, I think it's great. I mean, you must have came in late. Next time, come in on time. And hear my whole fucking rant before you open your fucking mouth, you son of a bitch. Anyway, yeah, the baby's at 98.7. This is the first time in 6 freaking days. Last night, we had some crazy shit go down last night where we were this close. The closest I mean, it's always a freaking circus. It's like 2 in the morning. All we want to do is sleep. Jessie is she's going through the Rona, so she's a wreck. And the baby is just crying and screaming. She takes a bath. Jessie does the whole ritual after the bath where she lubes the baby up, puts the milk in the mouth. And then as the baby is dozing off, getting ready for a night's Z's, all of a sudden, there's a foot thing that we have for the baby. It's called an owlet or something, owl something. And it shows the heart rate of the baby. It's actually pretty cool. It shows the oxygen, how much oxygen. So God forbid anything's happening in the middle of the night where the baby rolls over and suffocating herself, whatever. You know, it gives you a heads up, like a little alarm goes off. So I'm in the other room getting ready to prepare myself for shut-eye. And Jessie comes running in. What, you don't hear me? You don't hear me? Screaming and yelling. The baby's wobbling around in her arms. And I hear this like noise, this like this fucking like dreaded, horrific like siren noise. And I look at the owlet base and it's all red. I'm like, what the fuck? And our heart rate dropped to like 30 something beats per minute. Like it just dropped. So I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, and all I said was, we're going to the hospital. Like I said, we're just going to go, right? Get the socks ready, be the calm dad. You know, inside my heart's racing. She's freaking out. Getting the baby ready. And then like I started like processing this and I'm like, wait. Perhaps this thing, you know, is just a fucking, you know, it's a glitch. The thing maybe got messed up. It's bizarre. Why would this happen? I'm looking at the baby and the baby's just kind of like half asleep staring at me. So I'm looking at her, and I'm like, she's breathing fine. Her oxygen's back, and her heart rate went back up. I'm looking some more, and we made the decision to, all right, let's give her some time here, you know? Because you take her to the hospital, you're there all night. They're hooking her up to a million machines. Bills and bills later, you just went there for no reason, right? So she's just got insane cardio. Yeah. So and she's, to those that don't know, she's a 4-month-old little girl that's been going through COVID for like 6 days, right? So, and a lot of people can bounce back quickly. We're just not lucky enough. There are other family members that are bouncing back quick. If for some fucking reason, my wife and baby, not that. That's not how it works. But right now we found out her fever is not there anymore for the time being. So anyway, so we made that. She's screaming like bloody murder, this kid. After that happened, like screaming like she's in so much pain. And Jessie's just trotting her back and forth. She's chopping her. She's trotting her up and down the stairs. And then finally she just kind of dips out and falls asleep. And you worry, you know, as a parent, you worry, but we saw the heart rate wasn't that bad anymore. And we went the night. We spoke to the doctor today and he says we made the right move, you know. waiting it out. But it's just like fucking A. Did I say 4-month-year-old? Did I say that? Yeah, I said it all the time. I don't know why. My head is... It's amazing that we're running a fucking show right now. My head is nowhere. I know it's just not here. 6 days of fucking just ridiculousness. But anyway, I'm fine. If anyone was worried, I'm fine. So yeah, so far she's good right now, and yes. All right. So I think we're pretty much done with the Conor side of the situation over here. I mean, I think I said it all. I don't know how much more you want me to talk about this. I mean, we showed the clips. The incident was real scary. We agreed to take a photo, but he was so intimidating that I got scared and accidentally pushed him. I feel so ashamed because I'm a big fan, and I feel like a bitch. He's the greatest of all time in my eyes. So that's from Machine Gun Kelly, okay, from Bleacher Report. There's another quote up here. This is from Megan Fox. Okay, here's Megan Fox. We were all on the red carpet, and I saw Conor and whispered to MGK saying that I thought Conor's jacket was so hot, and that I would fuck him if I was single. It really angered him, since I've cheated on MGK before. That's from Megan Fox. So those are the quotes after the fact. So we did get some quotes.
Wonderful, wonderful.
No, it's not fucking real, dude. So there's Twitter accounts, there's people coming up with memes and shit like that. It's fucking hilarious. Pretty fucking fun. I'm pretty much done talking about this. I don't know. All right, last words in the chat. We'll move on. We'll go into the next story. Oh, hold on a second. Kainoto coming in.
Wonderful.
Thank you, Kainoto, for the $2 donation.
Market and that slut have gotten plenty FaceTime during live UFC cards. Wait. Can this be? Wait. No way. Is this another soon-to-be UFC production starring Conor? This is how Dana will win against the Paul brothers.
I'm curious what this is going to materialize. Is Machine Gun Kelly not going to go to any more UFC events? Was Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox, maybe they were rooting for Dustin Poirier in that event, and maybe Conor was like, all right, when I go there, I'm going to make a scene. I don't know. All I know is McGregor was looking to steal the attention and the spotlight, and he did it. He fucking did it. Now I'm curious what this is going to turn into. I kind of don't care to. I see the Great Yosh says they will be back. I would assume so, right? Dana White gave him front row seats to his events, the biggest events in town. Why does MGK have dried man juice on his face? I don't know. I have no idea what the jizz, the sparkly jizz on the face represents. That might be Brian Austin Green's jizz, I think. Megan Fox's ex-boyfriend or husband, I'm not sure. I think that's his jizz. I think he bukkakied him before the event. Let me call in this time. Oh, Uncle O'Reilly, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, we have a block on you. We don't like anyone with a last name O'Reilly. I don't have any control of that. It's all random. They don't pay anyways. They don't. Won the belt after 5 fights. GOAT, says Kainoto. That is weird. I can't believe Megan Fox said that. MGK, yeah, I put glitter on my face now, but I'm not gay.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Your beard's weird. Well, yeah, my beard, it is a little weird today. I am not kept today. I haven't really touched up. I haven't touched up my beard very well. Like, I got to kind of clean this up and clean up under here. Like to get a fresh haircut. But, you know, with this whole Rona thing, it's a little tricky. You want to come over and suck my dick? So is Jesse feeling a little better? So glad to hear about Ellie. We miss Jess. Yeah, I'm hoping, excuse me, I got this fucking cold I can't shake, which is annoying. But I guess it's better than the Rona. I think I'm hoping by the event this weekend, we can have Jess back. You know, maybe Fuko Friday. We'll see. End of the weekend, we'll have her back. If she's in the chat, maybe she can give an update. No, MGK said that to Eminem in his diss track. Oh, is that what he said? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not hip to that as much as you guys are. You ever do a goatee? Yeah, I did a goatee for years. I'll tell you the stages of my facial hair because I know this is what people want to know about, and then we'll get into Holyfield versus Vitor Belfort. Anderson Silva versus Tito Ortiz. For many years, majority of my life, I started with a stash. You know, when you're a kid and you hit puberty and the stash grows in, every boy has to have a stash. Had a stash first, and then had a goatee for a very long time. Very long time did the goatee. Then, the goatee was with long hair as well. Long hair and a goatee for a long time. Did the band thing, the whole deal. I don't know why, but I had a goatee and long hair. Then I wanted to get laid. So I got rid of the goatee, and I was clean shaven, and I cut my hair. And I got laid. It was like, if you have a goatee and long hair, you might want to lose it. So unless you're with someone that you really care about, then you don't have to worry, because they'll love you no matter what. That's why this is happening. That's why I got this going on. But yeah, I did the clean shaven for a long time. And then, then I went to the beard, and that was it. I went to the beard, and that's all she wrote. Actually, the beard was from the MMA-Holes. It was MMA-Holes, and the beard just progressively stayed on my face. People were like, get rid of the beard, get rid of the beard. I heard it all the time, and I didn't give a fuck. But I don't care, because I'm not looking to chase tail anymore. Good story. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's what you did to get laid, Mosh. You should have just used the Conor method. What's 10 to 20 years? That sounds like straight out of the Brendan Schaub playbook of jokes. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. What the fuck? Don't quit your day job. Okay, so there was an event that happened. Holyfield versus Belfort. Oof. It's all right. We still love you. We still love you. Better luck next time. Vitor Belfort versus Evander Holyfield happened. Okay, let's make this a little smaller on the screen. This event happened Saturday night. I thoroughly enjoy this. I am a big fan of old men getting beaten up. I mean, listen, I defended Conor, and now I'm going to defend Vitor Belfort. Two guys that just beat up old guys. There was a part of me that really wanted Evander Holyfield to win this fight. I know I'm team MMA, but I don't know. I kind of felt nostalgic. Like right before the fight started, I'm like, I'm picking Evander. I was all in. I was all in. And this image over here shows one of the funniest things that happened in the fight. I don't know if you can see, if you look a little closely on the thumbnail. That wasn't... So Evander Holyfield folded over the ropes. Wasn't Vitor Belfort's doing, really. That was like Evander Holyfield's a swing and a miss. And I apologize for my phlegm. It's fucked up, man. I don't know what the hell. This cold. I need some coldies. He swung and went head first through the fucking ropes. Like, at that point in the fight, I realized, oh my God, what is happening right now? And why do I love it so much? I mean, it was hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Let me pull it up on the old twits. Some more pictures here. Twitter. Let's see, Holyfield. Holyfield versus Belfort. Here we go. Let's see if I can get some more images. Photos. Gotta love Twitter. Donald Trump was there. Everyone was raving about his little broadcast. Wow, where the hell are the pics? Huh. Well, here's one of them. Here's the final pick over here. So, yeah, so just a series of ridiculousness. Holyfield had zero shot. And Belfort just took him out. The ref saw enough. And Holyfield was complaining afterwards that it was a little too quick. He had some more in the tank. And the ref did the complete right thing. I don't think anyone could really argue that. So now Holyfield gets on the mic. Holyfield, excuse me, Vitor gets on the mic, and he calls out Jake Paul. It was an early stoppage. Calls out Jake Paul. And very cringe moment where the Triller people throw like, what, 30 million out there or 40 million or whatever the hell it was, saying, hey, winner takes all. Take the fight, Jake Paul. Let's do this. Jake Paul goes on ARIEL HELWANI and said, like, 2017, Vitor Belfort asked for a picture for Jake and his kid or something like that, and Vitor was me-mugging him and wanted to set up a fight back in the day and still wants to set up a fight with Jake Paul. I don't know how true that is. I don't see Jake Paul taking this fight. I don't. I think Vitor can keep... Now Vitor, apparently his people are trying to work this out. Now, money talks, right? And I know Jake Paul's got a lot of money. Money does talk. And if the numbers line up, then possibly nothing's impossible. But I don't think it's the right fit right now. Jake Paul sizing up Jorge Masvidal on ARIEL HELWANI, saying that. He says he doesn't want to do Tyron Woodley. It doesn't make sense. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, yeah, maybe it does, and he beat him already. You know, Tyron took him the distance. Maybe don't want that smoke again. And then I saw the numbers today, the projected numbers for the pay-per-view of Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley. It was like 480,000 to 500,000 pay-per-view buys. Ugh. Ben Askren did better? Whoa. I mean, Ben Askren almost doubled it? Huh? Is that true? So, that's why it doesn't make sense. I know Jake Paul's like, yeah, it's not about the money. It's about, it's about the legacy. No, it's about the money. There's never too much money. It's about the money. And if that's what they pulled the first time, see you later, Tyron. You're not getting the tattoo. He keeps on saying, well, if he got the tattoo, I would have thought about it. Nope, never happening. Tyron would have a Jake. Tyron, it's a good thing you didn't get that tattoo. Jake's not fighting you. You just didn't bring the draw. You didn't bring the numbers. So now, you got Jake Paul versus whoever. Whatever. I don't know if Vitor Belfort's necessarily next. It's the hot thing right now because he just beat Holyfield. I don't think that's going to be the fight. I really don't have much more to say about Vitor Belfort and Holyfield. I have legit nothing else to say about it. It was hilarious. That's it. I mean, the co-main and main event, I'm just laughing my ass off. I fucking love it. I love Triller. Is it worth the money? No. It's not worth $50 to watch or 60 or whatever it is. So I understand why people, did their shady things to watch it. But it was fun. And if Triller can have all this weird shit go down and make the card a little bit more deep and interesting and not just have like these two big fights, like Jake Paul's kind of trying to do it where he's putting other people on the card worth interest. If Triller could pull that off, I think Triller's got something. I really do. Co-main event. Anderson Silva versus Tito Ortiz. The rumor that's circling around a lot of people, and ARIEL HELWANI is one of them. A dive. Now, is a dive impossible? No. It's never impossible, especially when you got circus shit going on. You got freaking two guys here, 46 years old, going at it. Two legends of the MMA world. Tito looked like he was half retarded. He looked like he was missing a few chromosomes. Like, Tito was just throwing these weird hooks, and it just looked bizarre. It looked set up. So I get it. Or maybe just Tito's not a fucking boxer. Coming in, missing weight, the whole deal. I think he did come in for a paycheck. But the way Anderson cracked him and saying Tito took a dive, if that was a dive, well, that dive looked like it really fucking hurt. I mean, this acting over here. See this? Where his face smushed into the mat. It's it's probably the best dive I've ever seen in my life. He looked terrible because he's not a fucking boxer. That's why. He's just Tito Ortiz. I can't buy the whole dive narrative. And I got to be honest with you. It's starting to get old. Every fucking fight, it's a dive. It's fixed. Every fight. It's not impossible. But why do I got to fucking hear it every... Like, come on. It couldn't happen to a worse dude. This is Brett. Yeah, I think a lot of people are happy about the outcome. Let me see. Tito, Silva. Let's see if I can pull up some more pictures of this. I mean, Anderson ducks underneath. Actually, what I want to get is the actual knockout. Just kind of waits. He's kind of curled up. Here we go. Here's the sequence. All right. So now, I mean, the Evander Holyfield, listen. The guy's like almost 60 years old, for God's sakes. Yes, he was a great boxer back in the day. But, I mean, what more do I have to say? This here is a little interesting because you got the people talking about the fucking... So you have Anderson Silva backed up against the ropes. And I'm sure the Tito Ortiz fans are like, yeah, baby, he's pushing, he's pressing. Right? He comes in. Actually, let's take this off. Comes in and then gets countered. And then some insurance shots over there. So this misses... Hold on, I want to see if we have... Damn, I want to see like the two... Here we go. Actually, here we go in slow motion. What does this guy say? This guy says Tito Ortiz versus Anderson Silva in slow motion. I'm sorry, but Tito was standing there waiting to get knocked out. Anderson could have knocked him out at any point in this video. He finally did when he ate a couple of punches, and this is so sketch. Okay. So here we go. This is perfect. This is what we want to see, right? The conspiracy people out there. Slow-moing it. Tinfoil hatting the whole deal. Yes, it's Triller. Yes, it's two guys pushing 50. Let's see. Let's see you be the judge. Okay. Miss. Anderson misses. Tito misses. Tito hits him there. Tito misses with a left. Anderson just dipping and ducking. Tito did connect to one of them. Not like it really means anything. I can't believe someone actually slow-moed this shit. Tito looks like he's... All right, so here he goes. And then there's the shot. Takes him down. I'm sorry. It just looks like a shitty boxer to me. And then after the shot, he hits him. He kind of grazes the back, but really doesn't land. That left comes in, and then down goes Tito. Trying to hold on to the ropes, and ba-ding, right onto his face. I mean, not the clearest of videos, but you kind of get the gist. You kind of get the gist. It was fun to watch. I'll tell you that much. It's always fun watching Tito Ortiz get his ass whooped. Not the biggest Tito Ortiz fan. All right, let's see what the chat says over here. Tito took it fairly well afterwards, you know, which I'm sure raises some eyebrows. Actually, we got some donations coming in here.
Super chat.
We got Mr. Slurps.
Vitor versus Tyson is the fight to make. Popcorn.
Ooh, Vitor versus Tyson. Here's the problem. And this was an exhibition fight. Tyson's exhibition fight was way different. Like, no outcome, no knockdowns. You can't knock anyone out. They're going in there. It's like a sparring situation. This was a fight. This was exhibition, but it was a straight up fight. Evander Holyfield fought Vitor Belfort, and they were looking to swing for each other's craniums and take each other out. With the Mike Tyson thing, it didn't feel like that. I don't know if Mike Tyson's going to go in there and agree to something. It would be cool if Mike Tyson avenges Evander Holyfield's loss, even though Evander was the one that kind of was the thorn in Tyson's side. It would be interesting, but I don't see it. I think Tyson's going to stick to what he's doing. He's going to stick to... He can do an exhibition bout and keep it safe. But it would be fun. It's a cool storyline. Not against it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Kainoto.
IT felt like a deleted scene from Roots. That's the last time I saw an old black man take that kind of beating. Belfort is the elite MMA striker, and this is what happens when a so-so boxer goes up against that. Holyfield is a goat but had no biz there.
No, he didn't. I should have stuck to my gut when I was watching him hit the pads. I'm like, how fucking slow is this guy? Belfort, listen. Belfort fights a guy that's not 58, that's an actual boxer. Belfort could be facing a little bit of trouble. De La Hoya, I think Belfort would beat. I do think that burly Belfort would have taken him out. But Mike Tyson's interesting. I don't know. I think Vitor Belfort's going to find some weird novelty shit. I don't know what his next opponent is. Nor do I care. I don't even want to play matchmaker with that because I don't know. What sucks is this. We were robbed of seeing Mike Tyson get the revenge. You know, we were robbed of seeing Mike Tyson fight the old Evander Holyfield and taking him out. Like, that would have been so fucking satisfying. I kind of wish the Roy Jones thing didn't happen and Mike Tyson fought Evander on his big comeback, and that would have been so great. You know, that would have been epic if Tyson would have taken him out, you know. But we didn't get that. And now with Vitor taking out Belfort, we will never get that. We're not getting that. So that's my thoughts on that. Let's get back into the chat. Thank you to the donations. Let's see. Old Tyson would beat both Pauls and Vitor same night. I'm with you. TDT Vitor Tyson, and my offense is ferocious. I can't believe Megan Fox, hold on, I lost you, said she wanted to do Conor if she was single. That's crazy. I mean, he's still trying to wrap his head around that. I don't blame you. It's nuts. Oscar faked that virus so fast. You think? I mean, maybe. It's not impossible. Maybe he started his people around him. He did do interviews and said his people were like, Oscar, what are you thinking? Oscar, what are you doing? And then he said he finally convinced his people that, yes, he can do this. But I'm sure once you see Vitor in the ring, you know, sparring and shit like that, old yoked up, maybe he got sick. I'm not saying he didn't get sick, but perhaps he did run. It's not impossible. I you know what? It's hard for me to debate that. Vitor Belfort's a scary human being, especially if you allow him to hit the sauce. So, yeah. All right, a couple more comments, and then I really don't have anything to say. I think I'm done with the Triller thing. I mean, I don't know. I loved it. I laughed so hard during the event. I think it's great. I love a circus. I have no shame in saying it. Give me more cringe. Feed it to me. Force feed me. In fact, when we do boxing reactions, we get monetized on boxing reactions way better than we get monetized on UFC. Apparently, UFC's got this thing. Like, we do UFC events and we get demonetized, the whole deal, just by putting the 3 letters, the UFC, in there. But with boxing, we do circus events and we're getting like double the revenue on lower viewed videos. It's crazy. So keep them coming, man. I like to laugh and I want to get paid. So Triller, don't stop. Showtime, don't stop. Give this to me. I know a lot of people are not thrilled with it. They don't think it's, you know, they think it's kind of a slap in the face to the people that really go out there, compete in the rankings and win titles, and take a night off then. I see in the chat saying Yoel Romero is fighting this week. Yeah, Saturday night we have the UFC event and you have Bellator with the return of Yoel Romero. It's interesting that they chose Bellator's like, let's use Yoel and go against the UFC. It's Smith versus Spann. So that's going to be interesting. We'll pay attention to both. Let me look at the Bellator card. I have a feeling I'm only going to be interested in the main event, but let's see if they have anything else on there that tickles my pickle. Keep smashing that like button, friends. I would like you to hit those likes and be wonderful, wonderful. Looking for 200 on a Monday night. Do you watch other fight reactions? Says Matt. We started the fight reaction, so they all watch us. Neiman Gracie, who is kind of overrated. He's fighting on this thing, but he's a name, right? Mark Lemminger. Interesting. Okay. Alejandra Lara versus Dina Bennett. Okay. Oh, we have Georgie Karakanyan. 10,000 fists in the air. 10,000 fists in the air.
Wonderful, wonderful.
The guy looks like the Disturbed singer. Know that guy. Christian Edwards versus Ben Parrish. My God, Ben Parrish. Ben Parrish looks like every fucking, like, in those 80s movies where they have that thug guy. All right, go do the dirty work. And then they bring in Ben Parrish, like the weird, deformed-looking thug guy. Or like a Bond villain thug. All right, so this is that. I tell you what, Phil Davis is such a boring fighter. He's a good fighter. I mean, 22-6-0. But he bores the hell out of me. Maybe, and Yoel Romero is such an animal, a beast. But when he fights a very smart fighter, This could be a recipe for disaster. I'm hoping we see, like, I'm going to smash you, Yoel. I'm all roided up, Yoel. I'm hoping we're going to see that one. Let me see this here. Yoel, he put a picture out. Is it on his IG? It popped up on social. Look at this fucking guy. Look at him. The Bellator sauce is so much better than the UFC. Phantom Metal knows what I was doing over there. Oh, man. Yeah, that was a pitiful sight, that trans match. Yeah, I know it's circling all over the place. There's some people that are actually coming to this guy's defense. I mean, gal, excuse me. Yoel is 137 years old. It's true. That is true. The guy was he was in the army. The guy was like yoked up. Let me see if I don't know if I still have the picture. Actually, the Glove Touch put in the Discord. Let me see. Shout to the Glove Touch. Discord. I mean, it's fucking stupid. Like, I don't give a fuck if you turned yourself into a woman. Do whatever the hell makes you happy. But don't turn yourself into a woman and then try to beat up women. Like what are you doing? And why would you let that happen on your card? Like, what are you thinking? Like, how? Like, I understand. Like, I love a circus, but that's just like, it's just ridiculous. Let me see if I can pull that picture up. 10,000 fists. Yeah. By the way, this is in our Discord. Shout out to our patrons, baby. Yeah, bro, that guy's a piece of shit. I mean, if you don't think that, I mean, listen, that's one thing I think we could all get on board with. You know, we debate back and forth if a fighter's a bad guy, bad gal. Right? We can defend him, not defend him, whatever. Like we do it with Conor constantly. We can all fucking... I think we could all get on the same page with that guy. Yeah, this is... I'm sorry. I don't see how that's... It's a pretty damn impressive dive. I'm just scrolling through here. Glove Touch been killing it on the Discord, putting some cool stuff. But this picture was circulating around the interwebs. Shit's a ways back. Where is it? 10,000 fists in the air. Fuck, did I pass it? I don't remember the girl's name. Oh, for fuck's sake, I think I passed it. Let's see, trans fighter. Trans MMA fighter. Like I said, do whatever the hell you want in your own life. I mean, listen. What I say is not going to change your mind. All right, here's the girl. I'm trying to look for... There's a side-by-side. Side-by-side. It's kind of wild, man. Damn it, where the hell is that pic? If anyone knows what I'm talking about, it's a picture where in her former life, her previous life, she was holding like some fucking hammer or some shit with the shirt off as a guy. I can't find the picture now. Son of a bitch. Sound issue. No, is there a sound issue or is I don't know. One's in the chat. Yes or no? Military transit. Yeah, and she was in the military on top of it, which is nuts. I can't find the fucking pictures now. I failed you. I failed you, community. I am sorry. Trans MMA fighter. Twitter usually saves me. Here we go. Good old Twitter. You can't. All right. So this is the girl that won. No sound issue? Okay. Here's the girl that won. Pretty yoked up. She said the first round she got pieced up by her opponent, which is kind of weird. But anyway, maybe, I don't know. And here's her before. I mean, what the fuck? Looks like the Glove Touch. Looks like if the Glove Touch was on roids. Is this the Glove Touch? Same fucking person. Tattoos match up. Like, there's actually a picture where she's like side by side. Choking her out. Let me see. Where is it? Oh, fuck. I can't find it. Anyway. That's her. Real piece of shit. I mean, you know what? Man, if they let her fight, the organization's a piece of shit. If she gets away with it, it's not her fault, right? How do you sanction that? I don't know. I don't get it. But it is what it is. I'm not trans. Maybe if one day if I decide to become trans, I could understand it. All right, here we go. Let's do Save the Show. 5 minutes on the clock. I would love to take some phone calls tonight, but I need some help from the people, the MMA-Holes of the chat. If you'd like to drop a donation, any donation that comes in from this point on, inside these 5 minutes, we will add time to the clock. $5, 5 minutes, $10, 10 minutes, $11, 11 minutes. Here we go.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. If not, we'll see you tomorrow night for the Contender Series. Looking forward to watching the fights. There are 6 fights on the Contender Series. I do want to take phone calls to talk about the McGregor situation. I think the phone calls are pretty good. The trans fighter, the Holyfield versus the Vitor Belfort. What's next? Matchups, the whole deal. Fights this weekend. Return of Yoel Romero. But yes, 6 fights tomorrow night. So that's kind of cool. On ESPN Plus, we have a link pinned in the live chat. Actually, you know what? Let me give a shout out while I am waiting. See if there's any saves. I'll give a shout out to our sponsors over here. We got Head Rush. If you want 20% off your Head Rush apparel, check it out. Use promo code MMAHOLES. The greatest clothing line in the fucking world. Head Rush is wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And if you want a discount on your gear, by the way, I stopped the clock. I put on my shirt, on the shirt that I'm wearing tonight. Check it out.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's Head Rush. I wore the shirt a gazillion times. Barely faded. Everything's staying intact. So check it out. If you want 20% off the Head Rush gear, use promo code MMAHOLES. I feel like the old school fighters back in the day, the MMA fighters. I feel like a tough man when I wear this stuff. The ladies, they got some sexy ladies clothing as well. So if you want to get something for your missus, check it out. 20% off. Promo code MMAHOLES. Bullwash.com until September, I think, 22nd. We have this deal. It's winding down. 15% off. The body wash. I've been tapping into this every day. I love it. I really do. It smells good. It feels good. It's wonderful, wonderful. 15% off. Promo code MMAHOLES. Also, we got MysticRootsCBD.com. MysticRootsCBD.com. If you want to get the best CBD in the world, 20% off. Use the promo code MMAHOLES. I had Lifted Lotus. Lifted Lotus under the tongue. Dropped it in there. Been talking to my doctors, and they're saying, yeah, take it, man. If it works, you don't have to take that Xanax. Fucking Xanax, man. You take that shit too long, you lose your memory. Just get off of meds, man. Use fucking CBD. Natural. Put it in there. Chill out. You're wonderful, wonderful. Also, if you're watching the fights tomorrow, we got a pin in the live chat and the description. ESPN Plus. The Contender Series. I think it's the best. Honestly, it's the only subscription that I don't mind paying for. ESPN Plus. It's actually pretty cool. So anyone that signs up through our promo link in the live chat in the description helps out the MMA-Holes and becomes wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Oh, what do we got? Save up in this bitch?
Wonderful, wonderful.
The world is insane. Oh, Megan Fox slurped MCG and wanted to taste a real man. Holyfield should have never been sanctioned. Have a great night. Thanks for the show.
Thank you, Brett. You just added 2 minutes on over there. 2 minutes. Now, we can't get phone calls in 2 fucking minutes. So if you want to save the show, drop a donation. If not, we'll see you tomorrow for the Contender Series. And did Megan Fox, did she want a little taste of that? That proper Irish dicky. Is there a delay on my sound? What the hell? That was weird. It was a delay on the explosion. Is that what Megan Fox wanted? Is that what she needed? Looking at the quote from Megan Fox. Let's see if I can pull that up again. The quote of all quotes. Where is it? Here it is. We are all on the red carpet, and I saw Conor. Look at her face. Look at that beautiful face. I mean, she's just a victim here. I saw Conor and whispered to MGK saying that I thought Conor's jacket was so hot and that I would fuck him if I was single. It really angered him since I've cheated on MGK before.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Those are the actual Megan Fox quotes after the horrific attack of Conor at the VMA Awards. If you missed my whole 30-minute rant on it, well, you can just go back and watch it. Let me know in the comments section what you think down below. And be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
With 2 minutes and 2:24 seconds left, we have a 2-minute exchange. I mean, a save over here. Not sure if I could take any phone calls with that. So if you want to save the show, drop a donation. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for the 106 likes. Thank you for the memberships over here. And thank you for the well wishes for my family getting better. As Ellie has just dropped today. The fever literally dropped while we were live. So that is
Wonderful, wonderful.
wonderful, wonderful. All right, let's get some final words from the chat. Under 2 minutes left. And we'll do a 2-minute save and get the fuck out of here. First, a bust. Now MGK. Conor needs to step it up. Says that Matt. Yeah. He's slipping. He's slipping. He's got to step it up. I think Drunk's right. Let's see what Drunk said. Let's see. What did he say? Let's see. Where is he? Well, it's too far back. I have no idea what the hell he said. Oh, here he goes. No, shit, I lost him. She had too much plastic surgery. Okay.
Wonderful.
She definitely got some work done. There's no doubt about it. Chris, how is that? How is it having a baby? It's great. It really is. It's a fantastical experience. It really is. I mean, through the ups and downs, the sleepless nights, or the stressing out, the goods always outweigh the bads. I'll show you a pic from today that was taken of sickly Ellie. But let's see. But yeah, it's great. It's absolutely great. Here's the sick baby. Oh, whoa. Oh my God. Poor sick baby. May she feel better. There she is. Her hair's getting all long and everything like that. It breaks my heart seeing her sick. Not being funny, did you guys beat the Broncos? No, the Giants are they're terrible. The New York Giants, I don't know if they're going to win one game. They're horrific. You got the return of Saquon Barkley. Yeah. I am not looking forward to this season. Not at all. So, shout out to the Broncos for making me miserable. It's just bad. I feel like the coaching's bad. The quarterback's bad. Saquon Barkley is probably not going to be what we all wanted him to be, even though he's trying to come back here. Yeah. If you're a football fan, let me know what team you're rooting for in the chat. All right, let me add the 2 minutes to the clock, courtesy of Mr. Baratheon. Thank you very much. And we'll end the show. With this 2 minutes, I'm going to look at the card this weekend, the UFC card, and then we're going to get the fook out of here. Thank you, Big Paulie. Appreciate that. Steelers in the chat. I think the Steelers got to win, right? Their first game. So let's see. Here we go. UFC Fight Night. Smith versus Spann. Not a bad fight. Both guys did defeat our friend Devin Clark, but they are battling it out. And the main event over here, a 15-fight card. Pretty impressively stacked card over here. Ian Kutilaba versus Devin. This is my main event over here. Looking to see what Devin can do. Coming up, we had an interview with him. If you want to check that out, check it out in our previous videos. A couple of videos back. You got Nicholas Mota versus Cameron Van Camp. Mandy Bohm versus Ariane Lipsky. She's coming off a loss, if I'm not mistaken, right? Ariane Lipsky. 2 losses. Holy shit. Oh, I forgot. Ground and pound. Oh, fuck. A late edition. What? Holy shit. The hero! What? Yeah! Touch! What?
Save the show. How about the Canelo 22K per ticket? That's ridiculous.
Oh my God. Yeah, I saw that. Roberto dropped in a Discord $22,000 for what? Floor tickets? That is nuts. Came in after the time, but come on, man. It's fucking, it's the Hearns. The fucking Hearns gave us 40 more minutes of show. 4-0. Drop the Hearns in the chat if you're a member. What? The fucking Hearns. He's keeping us alive. Resuscitating us. Resuscitating the MMA-Holes.
Oh, super chat.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What?
Who touched you, sir? This is a Wendy's.
Ah, fuck it. It's after the buzzer. Let's do it. Let's do it. 50 fucking minutes. Let's do it. Thank you very much. Wow. Heroes. Heroes. Your Monday night is not over yet. Friends, we're going longer. We're taking phone calls, courtesy of the Slurpee, courtesy of Roberto with a 4-0 donation. Thank you very much. Appreciate the contributions. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
You're gonna be at work and school tomorrow, and you're gonna be like, fuck, dreaded Roberto and Slurpee. Now I had no sleep because I was watching the fucking MMA-Holes. We will be right back after this quick song. Call me.
My name is Mystic. What's your name, and how can I help you?
No, I mean, this is Lone Wolf, a.k.a. Allheart, a.k.a. Lone Wolf, a.k.a. Silver Carl.
How's it going, Silver Carl?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Yeah, my name's Casper, and I'm a ghost.
Sean, how are you tonight?
Which one's having?
Yo, drunk, what's up?
Yeah, this is DVSB. I have a little problem. Okay, well, this is a real gamer. Red, your voice sounds a lot faggier on the phone.
Hey, it's MJ, the artist formerly known as Kevin Lee. How you doing?
Hey, my name's Dan. I got a question. So,
Yo, Sanosi.
What's up, Sanosi?
what's up, you guys? It's Justin James. Hey, guys, it's Kevin from Denver. How you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hello, Mustafa.
832, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Hey, what's up? It's Paul.
What's up, Pulse?
Hey, Pulse.
Clock. Hey, it's good luck. Alexander.
What am I, chopped liver?
We're celebrating.
Ole.
Yeah, baby.
647, you're live with the MMA-Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
Michael Antimo from Boston.
No way! Michael Anzalone, you just gave me butterflies when I heard your voice.
Michael, welcome to the show.
Huh?
It's the knitter.
Hello, guys. How you doing? Hi, Jesse.
Hit the like button, you folks. This is the double champ. Yeah, I want to talk to you. You know I'm not big on talking about fighting that much, but...
Hey, this is Jeremiah.
Hey, it's Kevin from Chicago.
Nothing. Gotta talk about these fights real quick.
It's Michael.
Jesus Christ. I'm over here trying to stay awake and shit. Jesus. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was doing it for you, huh?
Like, no one cares, Justin. Who the fuck's he talking about? Brooklyn Dodgers? Who the fuck them? I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah, he thought the Brooklyn Dodgers should be the ring girl of the year. All right,
That horse that...
Okay, Chrome, thank you, man.
Wait, he has stuff to talk about. He's making fun of Justin for don't hang up on him.
Hey.
Anything else?
Stay white.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Man, white people ruined the VMAs, for God's sakes, with all that violence over there. And we're going to find out your opinions on the situation. This should be good. So shout out to the Hearns. Shout out to the Slurpee for making dreams come true. And we're going to start off the phone calls at 516-522-0267. Yeah, baby. All right, let's put this up here. Google. We'll start the old clock. Appreciate it, guys. Google Voice. We'll get Jessie back on the show soon. As soon as she bounces back from the Rona, she'll be back in business. And yeah, she's coughing up a lot of shit now. She lost her taste, which that's new. That came late to the party. She lost that, so she's not doing fantastic. But I guess it could always be worse, right? All right, so 516-522-0267. Thank you very much. Call the show.
Super chat.
Hoodoos.
Save the show, Hoodoos.
Thank you, Hoodoos. Appreciate that.
Wonderful, wonderful.
We extended it 52 with the song and everything, so you're in. Thank you.
Call from Beyond Infinity, Dynamic Coaching Life Improvement Workshop.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press
Beyond Infinity Dynamic Coach Life Improvement Workshop. Welcome to the MMA-Holes.
What's up?
How you doing? Do you hear this?
Wonderful, wonderful.
No.
Gonna hear what?
Ah, shit.
I don't hear shit.
So every time I open up these phone lines, Toddler voice, Brody, welcome to the show. We lose our... Here, let's try this. You hear this?
Wonderful, wonderful.
No.
Fuck! Okay, hold on. I'm going to try one more thing. Okay, ready? Hold on. Hang in there, kiddo.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Hear that?
Nope.
Now I'm starting to get mad. You won't like me when I'm angry. Okay? Do you hear this?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh, shit. I don't think I hear him now.
Wonderful, wonderful.
What the fuck? All right. Anyway, you hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, what's on your mind, buddy?
Okay, so since I haven't called in about, like 2 weeks, I have some things to get off my chest.
Yes.
First of all, thank you for the show. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're buttering me up, I see, before you hit me over the head. Is that what's happening?
No.
Okay. I'm sorry, I'm paranoid. Give it to me, toddler voice. Give it to me hard and strong, all right?
Okay, I have some things to say. Okay, so first of all, Kelvin Gastelum is a major loser. Okay.
Okay.
I know he hasn't. I know that was like a month ago, but I wasn't able to make phone calls, so I have to like update on you how you feel about some finals. What do you think is next for Kelvin Gastelum? Maybe someone like Brad Tavares.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see Brad Tavares. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that. It's a good fight.
Yeah. And then to be honest with you, I think the Belfort and Holyfield fight is more fixed than the other one.
Okay. Speak to me. Why?
And there's two reasons. Like, one, Holyfield, he was stunned, but he wasn't like, okay, you got to stop it. I was stunned.
Uh-huh.
And the second reason is they still want to do Belfort and the cokehead bitch fight.
Okay. So they still want De La Hoya. Now, what about the angle? Someone actually said it earlier. What about the angle that De La Hoya was kind of running? He started coming to his senses here, and he says, you know what? I'm going to make COVID seem worse than it was and get the hell out of here.
I mean, if he was in good shape, he would probably win. He's an actual boxer.
Mm-hmm.
But since he's just a cokehead bitch, as I said before, it's possible.
Okay.
It's possible.
Interesting. What do you think about Vitor Belfort? Is he now the face of Triller?
I mean, I guess. I don't know who would want to be the face of that shitty company. I mean, they wasted like hours of all time with that Jake Paul Ben Askren fight.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting. All right. What else is on your mind?
Well, I think your boy Devin Clark is going to get the win this weekend.
Whoa! Yes, baby. All right. Whoops. Yes. Okay.
Isn't it crazy how Ryan Spann and Johnny Walker just fought each other, and now they're both fighting top finals?
Wait. Could you repeat that? I kind of lost you for a second.
Isn't it crazy how Johnny Walker and Ryan Spann just fought each other, and now they're both fighting top finals?
Top fighters or fighters? What are we saying here?
Shut up.
I don't know what a fighter is. What is a fighter?
Shut up.
No, I don't care about that. Why? Is that weird to you?
Well, it's not weird, but it's just like, I think they're pushing them both a little too hard, maybe.
Okay.
Especially Ryan Spann. I mean, he barely even beat Sam Alvey.
Interesting. Do you think
Nice fight,
Spann
yeah.
beats Smith?
Yes, I actually do.
You do think Spann beats? Yeah, I'm with you. I think Spann does as well. All right, well, if he beats Smith, not like Smith is a champ, but Smith is a pretty tough guy at the top over there. It's a pretty good win, no?
I mean, I would say that, but Anthony Smith's hardest fight was an insult when he broke into his house, apparently.
Yeah, he couldn't beat the intruder. The intruder won that one. That's true, right? He yeah. What did he say? I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Nothing.
I heard. Yeah.
And do you think Johnny Walker can get past Thiago Santos?
Do I think Johnny Walker could beat a tomato sauce? What? Beat up tomato sauce? Is that what you said?
No.
Okay, what'd you say?
Thiago Santos.
Thiago Santos. I thought you said, do you think that he could beat up? Now, who was you saying was fighting the tomato sauce?
Johnny Marble.
Johnny Marbles. Johnny Marbles sounds like a mafia guy. Sounds like you got marbles in your mouth, man. What the hell? You know, I'm kind of upset. You just remind me. I wanted to clip a couple of sound bites from you the last time you called in, and I didn't do it. So if anyone can clip some sound, I don't know, what show were you on? Do you remember that show where you called in?
It was the Monday before Kevin Lee, Barboza, Jakaze, Daniel Rodriguez fights.
Okay. I got a clip. You got to become a sound drop for sure. I think you're a staple of the show now. I feel like you are a very important part of this show. Do you feel honored by this?
I mean, yeah. I mean, last year you didn't even know who I was, really, and then this year I come out of nowhere, and now I show up every time, basically. Yeah,
we lose Justin Jr. and we kind of stepped it up with you. I think. I feel like we. Yeah.
I don't think we lost. I don't think we lost him. I think we'll find him.
We found him. Okay. Well, I'm not looking for him. Anyway, what was the question you had before? Johnny Marbles versus who?
Johnny Walker.
Oh, Johnny Walker.
Versus Thiago Santos.
Okay, it's a good fight, though, right? That's a pretty damn good fight. You think it's too high up? It's too high level for Walker?
A part of me thinks yes, because Toy Anderson KO'd him. Let's keep that in mind.
Toy Anderson?
Shut up.
Oh, Corey Anderson, correct?
Yes.
You have a problem with ours. Is that the problem we're having here?
We talked about this many times, and it's still the same answer, yeah.
Okay, I thought you fixed it. You know, you would think by now you would fix it for me, but I like you better like this. This is good. By the way, how do you like your shirt? Looks good. I saw you sent a pic.
Yeah, feels good.
Do you get like nonstop ladies checking you out now with that shirt?
No, I've only worn it once so far.
Okay. But did you? All right, so, okay. Where'd you wear it to? Where'd you go with the shirt on?
Well, it was just at nighttime.
Oh, okay. So you had it at home. You put it on. Where will the next time you be wearing the shirt?
Maybe doing an MMA show, probably.
Okay. That's cool. You got to go to where do you live? Don't give your address, of course, but what state are you in?
I live in California.
That's right, Cali. So if the UFC, the UFC's never coming to California. You're all messed up over there. You guys got a lot of problems over there, right?
Sadly, yes.
Okay, that's all right. You got to get the hell out of there. It's a mess. All right. Anyway, I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. I feel like we're on a date. Let's move on. All right. So, any other questions?
Well, you never answered the other one.
Oh, what was the question? Johnny Marbles versus Taylor Swift? What? Thiago Santos, right?
Yes.
Okay. Do I think now? The question was, forgive me, I've had a rough week. The question was, is it a step? Is it too much? The competition too high for Johnny Walker, right?
Well, yes, but also, who do you think wins?
Who do I think wins? Ooh.
Yeah.
You know what? I think Johnny Walker wins, and the reason why I'm saying, actually, no, wait, hold on. Let me step back, because Santos looked really bad in his last fight. I thought he looked like shit, to be honest with you.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Watkins didn't really want to fight him.
Yeah. But that, oh fuck. I don't know. You know what? Off the top of my head, I think it's a good matchup. I really do. So I don't know. Huh?
I mean, we have to also look at Santos. I mean, he beat Blachowicz.
Yeah,
which is impressive.
That was many moons ago, though. How long ago was that? That was what, 17 years ago?
That was 2 years ago.
Oh, seemed like 17. Go ahead.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was pre-COVID, though, right? Or no?
Yes.
Okay, so that doesn't count.
And then Santos losing to John Jones by split decision, even though I don't see how that was split decision at all.
Yeah, Santos had a half a leg and still brought it to him. I do see how it was, though. You know, listen, you beat the champ. You got to beat the champ. You know what I'm saying? You can't be going, you know, you got to go all in. I don't care if you have a half a leg. You got to take that leg off and beat him over the head with it or something. But he did look very good in that fight, yes. I
do think John Jones won, but if that's split decision, you would think the Dominic Reyes fight would be split decision, which was way closer.
Yes, Dominic Reyes was pretty close. Yes, all right. But who do you think is going to win with Walker and Santos? I'm going to ask you the question you asked me, since I can't think off the top of my head. I can't pick a guy right now.
Well, before I tell you that, I'm going to tell you how I think Ryan Spann beats. I'm going to say Ryan Spann knocks out Anthony Smith in the first round.
In the first, I think so too. I think Ryan Spann is a deadly scary man, and he can do that as well. So you give us that, but now answer the question.
Okay. I'll answer the question. I'm like you. Okay. Now I might sound stupid. But
no, you would never sound stupid.
Walker,
yes.
That's true. I sound lovely. I think Johnny Walker is also going to win by force or knockout.
Would you like to be my co-host while Jesse's out? Would you like to sit in?
I will love that.
That would be great. One's in the chat if you would like Toddler Voice Brody to be the co-host. Jess, what do you think in the chat? I mean, I think Jess would be in. I love it. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe one day when we branch out, we can make you part. I think you're great. I could listen. Why don't you have a YouTube channel? You ever think about doing it?
Yeah, I did before, but it was cringy as hell, and it was back when I loved wrestling.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to do that. But your voice is so unique that I feel you would stand out from everyone else. And it has to be the Toddler Voice Brody channel. I would push the fucking shit out of that. It has to be named that, though.
And I can take the shit talking.
Yeah, you could. You could take a joke. All right. Speaking of joke, this phone call is becoming a joke, and I'm kind of sick of it, Toddler. Would you like to? Yeah.
I still have some more things to say. Well,
you stopped what?
I still have some more things to say.
Well, I'm done. I'm kind of done with this conversation. To be honest, there's more people that would like to call, Toddler. What's your pick?
I'll make it quick. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, McGregor is a king of everything.
He's the what?
He's the king of everything.
He's the king of everything?
King.
The ting? I honestly don't know what you're saying now. I'm not even fucking around. What are you trying to spell it out for me, please?
K-I-N-G.
The king. Oh. Wow, you have a unique way of saying king. Say that one more time.
King.
He is. I agree. I'm with you on that. Conor agrees as well. All right, thank you.
I want you to play the bite. Ole, ole, ole. Play right now. Come on.
516-522-0267. Did you hear King? I didn't hear King, but yeah. That was Todd LaVoice Brody, one of the best, one of my new favorite people in this community. Big Paulie thinks he's a creep. 516-522-0266.
Call from
Pulse.
To accept, press 1.
Hey, Pulse, how you doing?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Nice.
Wonderful.
All right, what's on your mind?
Okay, so first and foremost, shout out to Roberto Hernandez. That man is the real MVP of the chat. That's why he's got his own emoji.
Yeah, he is. I'm with you on that.
So shouts out to him. As far as the Triller event goes, I really just want to talk about congrats to Anderson Silva, but I really just want to talk about the main event.
Yes.
Man, so in the first round, whenever Evander, like, he overswung and ended up falling underneath the bottom rope.
Yes. We put it on the thumbnail. One of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Okay, I'm not even joking. Out loud, I said this while I was watching the fight. I was like, anybody who cares for him, they should throw the towel in right now. As soon as he did that,
it was embarrassing.
I mean, it's a wrap after that. It's like I didn't have, just watching him spar. It's not that I didn't believe he didn't have the power to knock out Vitor. The power was the last thing to go, but he can't maintain his balance.
Yeah, he looked like he was so freaking old. It was ridiculous. It was so tough to watch. And as soon as Vitor saw that, him fly through the ropes, he was like, "Oh, I got to finish this guy now. I got to step on the gas."
Was like, you know what it was like? It was like, you remember when in the trilogy with Chuck and Tito, whenever Chuck Liddell was walking into the cage, his legs started to like wiggle a little bit. Like when he was stepping in there, it's like he can't even stand up.
Mm-hmm. Truth.
And yeah. So whoever, I don't know who sanctioned this, is Florida. So you know what's up with that. But yeah, that was hard to watch. I hated seeing the real deal go out like that. You know, I've been a fan of his since his trilogies with Riddick Bowe.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
he's a legend. There's no doubt.
Yeah, and
did you laugh though? So, be honest though. Did you laugh?
Honestly, man, I was cringing so much. Like it was like whenever the referee had happy feet right before the stop came, I was like, at any given time, ref, you can go jump in there now, and nobody better boo this man. And as soon as he did, I was like, God bless you, ref. You're a good man.
Yeah,
because what we were watching, it was elder abuse, you know.
It was great. I don't know how much Holyfield got paid. I hope he got paid a lot, but it was tough. Yeah, it was a tough watch, but it was hilarious. He wasn't hurt, so that's good. As long as he's not hurt, like God forbid the man got hurt. You know, then that would have been bad if they had to take him out in a stretcher or some shit. You have an exhibition, and the man is just getting beat up in there like that. You know, it's just After he flew through the ropes, you're completely right. They should have been like, all right, enough. This is stupid.
Yeah, that was hard to watch. Okay, and then quickly, I just wanted to ask, did you happen to see the trailer for that? It's something of Newark. So it's the Sopranos biopic.
Yes. So Jesse's a big Sopranos fan. Me, not so much. I think it's quite overrated. But I have to say this: I will watch the prequel thing. It looks pretty good. That actually looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It looks like, is that a Scorsese direction or I don't know who it is. It kind of looks like The Irishman a little bit.
Yeah, it does. It gives you that feel. Yeah, I think The Sopranos. I don't know. Like Jesse watches it back, and I feel like it's kind of dated. I don't feel like it holds up. Like you could watch some of these other shows, and they kind of hold up. I feel like The Sopranos is a little cheesy, to be honest. But I don't know. I'm in the minority. I know.
You're more of a Breaking Bad fan, huh?
Oh, Breaking Bad is the best. I could watch that over and over again. Never gets old.
Did you get into Better Call Saul?
I tried. It's not the same. I know it's not meant to be the same, but it's just not as good. So I heard it got better.
It was good, clever writing. I watched the first season, but then I kind of fell off. And with shows like that, if there shows if you fall off a little bit, it's hard to catch back up. So
yeah, true that. One day I'm gonna pull the trigger. We're gonna do a movie and TV show because I would love to sit and debate that stuff. It's interesting. I like to escape. There's a movie that I know it's not a movie channel, but there's a movie I really want to see, and the movie is called. It's a horror movie. It's on my Fugazi app. It's called Malignant. Did you hear about this thing, Pulse?
No. What's that about?
It's a horror movie. Basically, I don't know. This girl has like a childhood friend that's like a monster, I guess, and comes back and starts fucking people up. But it's like campy, very gory. They say a lot of twists in it. I love fucking horror movies, and this seems like it's right up my alley, so I got to check this thing out. It's my next movie.
Okay, I might have to look that up.
Yeah. Kainoda says, no, I heard it sucked, but here's the problem. It's supposed to be campy and really gory, they said. So I'm going to check it out, give it the benefit of the doubt. We'll see what happens. I'll give you my review. All right, Pulse, anything else?
That's it, man. Catch you later.
Nice.
Wonderful.
516-522-0267. Call the show. Let's talk.
Wonderful.
Okay, here we go. Brett,
JBH still hasn't even given her dad that other Sopranos piece of Satriels I sent like 3 years ago.
She did, actually. You know, it's funny. It's funny you say that. Though, so there's 2 of them, right? One we have on our toaster oven. I see it every single day, Brett, and thank you for sending that. The Rock with the pork. Was it called the Pork Store or some shit like that? And, yeah, she gave it to her father. He was thrilled. He was free. He loved it. Absolutely loved it. So, Brett, you freaking hit a home run with that thing. Yeah, he did. I know I take heat. Sopranos is not terrible, but I feel like it's incredibly... You know what else is overrated? And I only saw 1 season of it. Maybe I had to give it another shot, another season. But if you don't win me in 1 season, I mean, it usually takes me 2 episodes. If you don't win me in 2 episodes, I'm out. Like, Ozark was fucking badass. That was a cool show. I think that might be coming back. But The Sopranos, it was decent. I mean, it was okay, but I like the character of Tony Soprano. I don't know. I just feel like it was a little weak. I thought The Wire wasn't that great. And I know a lot of people love The Wire. I was like, I mean, a lot of good actors in it. But I watched the first season. I was done. I didn't need any more. Breaking Bad, I could watch over and over again. I don't know what it is. It's just my cup of tea. 516-522-0267. You got to rewatch Gone versus Lewis. Gone blatantly grabbed the fence to avoid takedown. Ooh. Interesting. I don't know if I could sit through that again, but it was very devastating.
Call from
Bill.
To accept, press 1.
What up, Bill?
What's up, Bubba? How you doing?
I'm wonderful. Wonderful. How you doing, buddy?
I'll be damned. I'm going to tell you what. As far as Eddie Machete, can you please explain to him what being slept means? It means being knocked out, losing your conscience. You're knocked unconscious. That's what being slept is. Not getting dropped and then getting finished with hammer fist while covering up. That's called a TKO. Okay? This is common sense. Slept, sleeping. What Usman did to Masvidal, he got knocked out, he was sleeping. Okay, as long as we got that out of the way, let's talk about Vitor Belfort and Anderson Silva.
Yeah.
Two juice heads with multiple failed drug tests. Now they're like 50 years old competing in another organization. It's just a shame. It's an absolute disgrace. Then you got Vitor Ron because he knocked out a 60-year-old. It's we're living in absolute comic book land. It's getting to be such a joke watching these juice heads fight. The commission should be ashamed of themselves.
What does this say about boxing? Right? Think about that. Like this is this is boxing right now. Like this is what's getting all the eyes. It's kind of sad, huh?
It is. It's terrible. I mean, of course they don't drug test. Vitor Belfort was juiced to the gills. I mean, Evander Holyfield was obviously juiced to the gills, but at some point, it don't matter how many steroids you take, the balance is off. Like Paul was saying, the mechanics is off. Eventually, it don't matter how much juice you take at 60 years old. I mean, they wouldn't even approve him of a license 15 years ago. Mm-hmm. They said, no, we're not giving you a license. But now, 15 years later, they're allowing him to fight. Yeah, if someone would have got hurt, seriously injured, that's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
Well, I feel
a lawsuit waiting to happen.
I feel with Triller, I feel they don't give a fuck. I don't know how long they're going to be around. Maybe they have a long-term plan, but I feel like Triller's doing these one-offs. You know,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if God forbid something happens, they pack it up and they vanish. I think that's how Triller is right now. Who knows? I could be wrong.
Oh, Triller's absolute money grabbing. You look at who's the head of that, Ryan Kavanaugh. He's obviously not his real last name.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it into his background. Kavanaugh. It sounds very waspy, but it's not. He is a full-blown tribe member, and he's a snake. He's part of the Hollywood snake system, milking people for their money.
Okay.
It's a joke with that Triller system. But as far as Conor McGregor, I'll tell you what's going on with McGregor. I'll break it down. I've been thinking about it. For McGregor, it's this. He's a pimply-faced, dorky kid from Ireland. Grew up fantasizing about the American celeb culture. Look at it. He loves all the Hollywood people, the music, the artists. Justin Bieber, Drake, Rihanna. He loves that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is what it is, and he tries to portray himself, fit in, emulate that lifestyle. That he loves that shit, and it's just a joke the way he carries himself. Every picture's got to sit there with his chest out and the blank, hard face like a badass tough guy. The dude's such a tool.
Man, this is
and the sycophants,
yeah.
The sycophants that just drool over his every move.
Yeah.
Is even more sad. Like everything he does. Oh, he was in his DMs. Oh, he wanted. Let's get something straight. Girls don't drool over McGregor. He's 5'8". His nose covers half his face. His big bulbous nose.
Yes.
Like he's some hot shot, handsome dude.
Mm-hmm.
More girls fantasize over MGK than they adore McGregor.
Who do you fantasize over, Kevin? More importantly, who do you fantasize? I want to know. Megan Fox? Have you ever beat off to Megan Fox? Like, who's your fantasy girl or guy?
Let me think. I'd say Megan Levy's more my type.
Megan Levy, like that kind of like ferret looking, ground squirrel type. Yeah.
She's more down to earth, good girl style. I don't like those kind of the classic chicks.
Mm-hmm.
That's not my style. But
now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're saying that McGregor is 5'8". He is 5'9", and he is taller than you, correct?
No, he's not. No, absolutely not.
No?
I got at least an inch or two on him.
Yeah, we're not talking about your dick, Kevin. We're talking about your height.
Oh, that's both. We're talking both here, maybe.
Okay.
Talking both here, but as far as McGregor goes, the dude is just an absolute dork.
Why is he bothering you so much? Like, do you think that this is just unprofessional behavior? Is that what it is? You just had enough of it?
It's mainly the sycophants behind him that worship him and defend his every move. Oh, look at him. He's so badass. The champ does what he wants. The double champ does what the fuck he wants. That's what he says.
Yeah.
And they just eat it up. They love it. Everything he does, they just think it's so cool. Oh, isn't he awesome?
So let me ask you
no,
this.
He's not awesome. The dude's a tool.
If he was on like a 5... Okay, if he was on a 5-fight win streak and he was doing this, is he a badass then?
I still think the way he carries himself is kind of a joke. I mean, do you see the way he takes pictures?
Yeah.
It's just in his Instagram, his entire Instagram is him sitting there, sticking his chest out, his blank face. Oh man, you're so badass. You're such a tough guy.
Do you like? Are you a fan of Colby Covington? Right? You think Colby Covington's a guy you could root for, right?
I like Colby. I like his shtick.
Yeah. Now, did you see his latest Instagram video? Is this man a badass? Let me play it over here. I don't know if you can hear it. Can you hear this?
Very cool today with Colby
Covington. You know that's not serious. You know it's a gimmick, though.
Oh, this is a gimmick. Okay. Yes.
Everyone with half a brain knows that's a gimmick.
Oh, it's a gimmick. Okay.
Yeah, obviously it's a gimmick. He said it himself.
Oh, okay. So Conor McGregor, this is all serious business, right? What Conor's doing? Fighting MGK? No gimmick.
No, just the way he carries himself. That's him. That's really him.
Where was D. Devlin in this whole exchange, in this serious business over here? Was she in the potty? Was she taking a poopy or something? Like, why wasn't she in the picture?
She's a total. She don't give a shit. She's like in the background doing whatever whatever Conor wants. He's in charge.
Interesting.
Cheat on her, whatever. That seems to be the case.
Mm-hmm.
As far as that goes.
Sounds like you are not a Conor McGregor fan. I get this vibe from you. Very bad man.
It's one thing after the other.
Yeah.
It's one thing after the other. And then you see him at that video where he's yelling at someone in the street to turn the music down in his car. He's like yelling at somebody, some stranger. Hey, turn that music down. Like in the street, in the public.
That's terrible. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
What's he doing in America anyways? He is a felony. He should be deported back to Ireland. He has no business in America, that criminal gangster.
What if he learned some wrestling? What if all of a sudden he became an incredible wrestler? Would you like him a little bit more?
It's not possible.
Oh, but what if he does?
It's just not possible.
Oh.
Irish haven't sent an Olympian to the Olympics for wrestling in, I don't think, forever.
Yeah,
I
okay.
don't think there's ever been an Irish Olympian in wrestling. It's just not possible. They're garbage at it.
What if he
Only way
called
they
you
can do
up?
it is if they get hand-fed matchups.
What if
They
he
need hand-fed matchups?
Kevin, what if he called you up and said, "Hey, Kev, man, I'm really sorry. I'm sorry for my behavior, man. You know, how could I win you over?" What would you say to him?
That's the thing about him. He doesn't want to.
Yeah.
He says himself.
He's lost.
What did he say? I apologize for absolutely nothing. That's his whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't. He feels he's better than everybody.
Yeah.
He feels he can do whatever he wants, and
Now-
obviously he could.
What about this, Kevin? Now, sometimes you call in and you just start shitting on people that you don't even know, right? You're just shitting on them. Wouldn't this make people believe that, I'm not saying you're a bad person, but people might think that you might be a bad man, never have anything nice to say?
Oh, there's absolutely nothing I could say nice about someone like that.
What about, when do you call up and say, hey, hurrah, congratulations, this was a great, besides anyone that has Polish background?
Sadly, in this sport we live in,
Yes.
the sport we deal with, not too many bright characters. It's few and far between.
Okay.
When it comes to someone like GSP. Like, there's a lot of juice heads like Vitor Belfort, Anderson Silva.
Yes.
A lot of egomaniac, little wild leprechauns like Conor McGregor. A lot of pieces of shit in the combat sports world.
Yeah.
So it's hard to come on here and say nice things about low-life sexist shit.
Okay, thank you, Kevin. Anything else?
No, and I knew it. As soon as I called in, I knew you'd be slobbing on Conor's knob. I
Yes.
knew you love that shit.
Well,
You
how does
bozo.
Colby's dick taste? 516-522-0267. I mean, listen, I'm guilty. I have teamed up with Conor McGregor, and I've said, hey, Conor McGregor, he stole the headlines once again. But I'm just curious, how does Colby Covington's penis taste?
Call from
Johnny Marbles.
Hey, Drunk Savage, how you doing, buddy?
Yo.
What's going on?
All right, first of all, that first caller, you know how Joey Diaz, he's always mispronouncing fighters' names like Siopik and Kalabib?
Yes.
We need to get him calling and just start reading off different fucking names. I think we could get a few gems from him.
You know what we should do? We should have a game show, right, where Howard Stern used to do this, where he would have people that, you know, would say things in ways where it was difficult to understand them, and we would have people call in, and if you can guess what they're saying right, you win a prize. Would you like to play that game?
Yeah, there you go. There's something.
Okay. All right. So, Brody, if you're in, maybe we'll do that. Maybe one night on a Fuko Friday, we will have people call in and have to figure out what you're trying to say. I think that would be a fun game, yes.
But goddamn, you can't fucking take McGregor anywhere, it seems, these days.
Yes, he is. He is quite the nuisance, for sure. Everywhere he goes, he's got to steal the spotlight. That is one thing I feel that you can really criticize him about. Everywhere this man goes, he has to be the headline. He's got to be the center of attention. And I think that drives people, Kevin from Chicago, insane. I think it drives them nuts. It's like, fuck, he stole the show again. You know? I think people can't stand that.
I heard Machine Gun Kelly pushed him down. That's the video I'm trying to look for. And so far, nobody seems to have it. I ain't a picture or nothing.
Yeah, I think this is all fucking fabricated. I think this is all a shtick. That's what I think it is. I wouldn't even be surprised if Machine Gun Kelly's in on it.
Yeah, it could be. It could, like, MTV came to, like, look, we'll let you come, but you got to start some fucking shit. Nobody fucking talks about us no more. Nobody gives a shit about MTV no more. Do something to get us in the headlines.
Think about it.
Like,
why?
All right, matey. Where's that Machine Gun Kelly, cocksucker?
I like that. It's like Pirate Conor. I'm into this. Walk the plank. Yeah. Why is Conor McGregor there? He's not coming off a win, right? He's not like on top of the world right now. He's the nuisance, right? He's going out there causing trouble on his little scooter. Why does MTV have Conor McGregor there? Because he's Bieber's boy, maybe? Or maybe, like Drunk Savage said, he was a planted person, start a little fucking drama with Machine Gun Kelly, who has already fabricated beef with Eminem. It's not impossible to think about, but bad man Conor.
Like you said, he goes to UFC events, so that maybe they've met in the back and talked it up like, yo, we can make some fucking money out here to get some attention.
Yeah, it's totally possible. It's totally possible. I don't buy into any of this shit. I think this is all horseshit, to be honest with you. But it's hilarious.
But seriously, listen to Conor McGregor, the account, the details. Dude, that's fucking fake as fuck. That's me talking to fucking police after a fucking altercation, okay? Like, I didn't even know this motherfucker. He just came up and started shit, and I don't know what fucking happened. All of a sudden, he's on the ground.
Well, it's the revised version of who the fuck is that guy?
Who the fuck is that guy?
That's what it is.
Yeah, basically. But, yeah, that's basically like the speech I give to the police. So, I don't buy it for a second. Something else happened.
Yeah. Yeah, listen. When I first heard it, I'm like, oh my God, here we go again with this guy. Like, and I'm laughing as I'm going through the video clips. I'm like, oh my God, what the hell? But here's the deal. If this was a situation, right, it's kind of like he's causing a scene here. He can cause a riot. Why is he escorted back into the event to continue on with his part of this show? Why not have someone else step in and do his part? Because this is all fucking premeditated shit, man. Like, he literally afterwards went inside and presented to Bieber. Like, come on.
Oh, you actually had a part in this shit?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, he had a presentation that he was completely, like, it was like nothing happened. So, it is what it is, you know? But people get so, Kevin from Chicago's, Kainoto's, very, oh my God, he's such a bad person. I just can't stomach it. It's all good.
I love watching Conor get so triggered by McGregor.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's kind of arousing to me. I don't know why he gets so mad. I would love to be. Yeah.
Conor, you always get on fucking McGregor and shit. I read a story that Brock Lesnar exposed himself to a female wrestler. How you like that?
You want to see my
tattoo? Like a golden boy now.
Oh my God. Brock Lesnar's rocking that fucking. Kano's freaking out. He's got a ponytail now. Like,
oh God, that's such a bad look. I'm sorry on him.
Dude, I don't know what's happening here, but yeah, I guess Brock's back, right?
Whatever. When he gets back in MMA, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. All right, what else you got?
Yeah. So the Triller card, I gotta say, I only watched the Cohen main event, but that shit was pretty hilarious.
Yeah,
fucking watching Tito get KO'd like that.
You just need to watch those two fights. A total of what? Was it even 2 minutes? I mean, I don't think it was combined 2 minutes. So freaking funny. Such a funny event.
Oh, God. Never let fucking Holyfield back in the ring.
Yeah, you know, in some weird way, I think this guy's going to find a way to get back in there. It seems like he has a bad taste in his mouth. It's nuts. The whole thing is crazy. But you know what? If Holyfield gets back in there, I'm watching. I'm in. I want to see him fumbling around. Dude, even when he was walking into the ropes, like when he was walking, when he entered, and he's doing that George Jefferson strut around. Dude, I was like, the old man, like, we're moving on. I was like, what is going on? Oh, it's so fucking funny, man.
No, I think you should have walked out to a Sanford and Son theme.
My grandfather used to walk like that. No joke. He had the exact. My grandfather walked like George Jefferson. It was so freaking. God rest his soul. It's so freaking funny. That's all I could think about when Holyfield was walking in like that.
Mm-hmm. A lot of them old timers had that swag.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but entertaining nonetheless.
Well, fuck. I hope fucking Anthony Smith gets knocked out this weekend.
Very possible. You know what? Yeah, I don't like Anthony Smith. I don't know what it is. I really don't have much of a reason. I just don't. He annoys me for some reason. I don't know. I can't put my finger on it. Like when he's interviewed, I don't know. He's just I don't know. I can't.
He should have pulled the Aljo, man, in his fight with Jones.
Yeah, he would have been the freaking champion. Yeah, too bad. But then again, could you imagine the hell he would have took from that? I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, you get the belt. You're the champion. But, my God, you see how Aljo's going through it. I think he made the right choice, Smith. Just catch it on the chin. Move on.
I would have preferred he did it first. Because a lot of people think it's about race with Aljo, why he's getting hate. Like, nah, that ain't the fucking... No, it's a fucking fight thing. It ain't nothing to do with race.
Yeah, Aljo's just cringy. In a lot of the situations, he just comes across as a little cringy, and people are feeding off of it, and he's falling right into the trap. But we'll see. He could redeem himself against Jan, so we'll see.
I just hope he comes like fucking Hulk Hogan back in the fucking 90s when he was a bad guy, you know, playing the belt like a guitar and shit.
Well,
that's what he needs to fucking do.
The problem is he's starting to lean. He was leaning into the heel role, and then he goes on podcasts and shows or whatever, interviews, and he's explaining himself. No, stop explaining yourself, bro. Just stay the heel. Just stay there.
Exactly. Keep the gimmick. K-Fab, motherfucker. K-Fab.
Yeah, just stay there. Win the next fight. Keep on building off of it. People are gonna look at Sean O'Malley, man. It's like Sean O'Malley, like he takes that L. He beats up a nobody in Mutino, and he's on top of the world. He's like the anti-hero. I feel like if Aljo, could you imagine he plays the heel and somehow he beats Jan? Could you imagine? Like he'd be people would love it, love that character.
Oh, yeah, he'd be huge, but he's fucking up. But I got real quick, I caught the last Luke Rockhold on ARIEL, and I love that fucking guy now. He went up to fucking Sean O'Malley's dad and be like, "Hey, your boy lost that fight. Deal with it," and walked away.
Yeah, Luke Rockhold has this new thing when he's doing interviews now, where he's like the mean guy. Like I don't know what the fuck's going on with that guy now. But he used to be incredibly boring to listen to an interview. Now at least he's a little bit more interesting.
It turned out he was like talking shit about Venom and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who wants to wear a snake? Yeah, I did hear that. Who wants? That was actually pretty fucking funny. Yeah.
We can continue to be that guy, and maybe there's hope for him.
Yeah, smart move. It is. I'm on with you. All right. Thanks, Drunk, for the call. Appreciate it.
Yeah, glad your family's doing better. Hope they get better soon.
Thank you.
Stop nuts.
All right, Drunk Savage. 8 minutes left in the show. Let's do rapid fire calls. Call quickly and swiftly. Let's get you in and out. And because I know a lot of people do want to call in. So 516-522-0267. Let's rattle it. Let's rattle it off.
Call from NH.
The Knitter.
To accept, press 1. To send.
All righty, NH, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing, Chris? Better, I hope.
I'm wonderful.
Jesse's hanging in there, and Ellie's better, thank heavens.
Yeah, that's good news. Yeah, last night would have been a freaking hot mess, but
yeah.
I'm sorry. Hold on, I got a message here. What the fuck?
Okay.
Hold on 1 second, Ann. What is this? Is this me in the video? No, I think this is like some fucking. All right. Sorry about that, Ann. Got sidetracked. Yeah, so it's great, right? She broke the fever for now. Hopefully she's still like that, and away we go.
Yep. Oh man, those fights were awesome. Those boxing matches, they're great. It was great. I loved it. It was so great, man. It was great. They were just so fun to watch. Yeah, it was awesome. What's wrong with you guys? Those were the greatest boxing. Yeah, whatever.
I tell you what though, I'm in. I'm interested in this shit. I don't want to watch that regular boxing stuff. Like I want circus stuff. Give me the jugglers. Give me the freaking the fire breathing people and sword swallowers. That's what I want.
It's like everybody said. It was elder abuse. I saw that and I'm just like, oh my god, holy shit, what are you doing?
That was nuts. Flying through the rope.
Silva, oh god, I just love that. That was great.
Yeah.
God.
No one was rooting for Tito Ortiz, right? I don't think anyone on this earth was actually rooting for Tito.
The way it went down, you wonder, gee, was it supposed to happen that way? I don't know. No, I think he just got his ass kicked.
Yeah, I would go with that too. Although his entrance, waving the flag like he usually does and the stomp on the way in, why is he not in the WWE or AEW? It would be perfect. It would be a perfect fit. Throw him over there.
Yeah, he would be perfect over there.
Yeah, he's got the shtick. He's a wrestler. Yeah, fuck it. Why? I don't understand. Maybe he's done it in the past. I can't remember, but I think he'd be perfect over there.
Yeah. It was funny. It was just funny. I got a kick out of it. Like you said, I'll watch these ones, whatever. I won't pay.
Yeah. Listen,
hey.
Everyone's got their ways.
Yeah. It's just, I just don't like boxing. Sorry.
Legends. Yeah, I'm not into it as well. But I am into the Fury Wilder fight when that thing comes up, because someone's going to try to get sleepy. When they're trying to freaking knock each other out and not play fucking patty cakes for 12 rounds. I don't want to see these point fights. I don't mind it in MMA because you only get tops 5 rounds. But, 12 rounds of just people out pointing each other, I'm good. I just want to see, I want people's heads to split. Look at Bare Knuckle. Did you catch that event?
Yeah, well, no, I listened to what you were saying. listen to you guys, but
okay.
that you're commentating. But
Telling you.
I saw, like, the previews. People have posted like that. What happened?
Great.
Yeah, I love bare knuckle. I like that. Yes, I love bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah.
That's,
Take the gloves off.
That's good. That's
Either
right.
you take the gloves
I like
off.
It better.
Yeah, take the gloves off, or you put elderly people in there or something. I don't know. Do something. Make it interesting.
That's right. That's right. That's what. Well, there's a lot of MMA guys and women going into that. So hey, why not?
That's right.
I think it's like you said. I think it's going to take a while to build up, but I think people are going to start liking it, especially if they keep doing what happened the last time. I guess a lot of people are getting knocked out. So it's like good. Hey, that's what you want to see.
It's a home run. Bare knuckle is a home run. I'm all in.
You don't want boring. Yeah, you don't want boring. You want keep it going. Sometimes MMA gets a little boring, but hey, not all the time. But,
yeah, I think the UFC's been doing great. I think they've been doing fantastic jobs with their events, just rolling through the coronavirus and all that stuff. I think the UFC's done nothing but, ever since the pandemic happened, I think they've been better than ever, to be honest. Their pay-per-views have been great.
Yeah.
So I love everything they're doing. Anything else on your mind, NH?
It kept us alive. I just want to make sure everything's okay with you guys, and it is, and I love the show still, and just hanging out, and I had a great vacation. Wish I was still on vacation.
Nice.
From California and Vegas, and guess what? We were around thousands of people, guys, and we didn't get sick. We didn't get corona.
Vax party? We all vaxxed up in this bitch, Ed?
We got vax. Yeah, we were vaxxed. I'm not bragging about. I'm just saying, like you said before, it's up to each for what you want to do. But hey, not being stupid too. Even if you're not vaxxed, don't sit there and not wash your hands.
Stay away from each other.
Do that stuff. It's like you already do that. But it's like it's just, I don't know. I'm just out and people. They're in California. We were just we were just having fun. Everybody, masks. I mean, you wore where you had to, and you had to wear them. Some places, fine. That's what you did.
Yeah,
it's okay.
listen, it is what it is.
Yes, I got vaxxed.
It'll all get fixed up.
I'm not going to tell anybody to do. It's just everybody's just getting upset. So it's like no one's ever going to win. It's just going to be the same thing over and over. So it's like I'm not even. Yeah.
If you get the coronavirus,
I'm glad you were protected.
Thank you. Appreciate. Yeah, me too. Trust me, because I didn't want to go through 10 days of that shit. If you,
and I mean, it's like we're not going out there saying I'm super. I'm not going to get it because they said you can still. But I think if we did, we're not going to probably end up in the ICU and die.
It's a little extra precaution. That's all it is.
Yes. And the precaution, and I think that's what some people are getting mixed up on. And I understand the immunity thing. So, but anyway, get off that.
Yes.
I'm boring everybody.
All right. Well, listen, Ann. I'm glad you're safe. You had a great vacation. Let's try to get some more calls in here. Any last words?
All right. Thanks. Love the MMA-Holes.
Thank you.
Love you guys.
Love you too,
Love
Ann.
you.
There we go. That's Ann H. We'll take two more. We'll squeeze two more calls in. And listen, Jesse read a study today or something like that if you get the coronavirus, like who knows what the hell's real or not? I don't know. But if you get it, you overcome it, you're good for like 8 months. You get 8 months of immunity. So it's like similar with the vaccine, man. Like the vaccine, you get it, you take the vaccine, you're supposed to be immune for the most part, at least, for like 6 to 8 months or some shit like that. And who knows? You got to get another vaccine down the road. I don't know. But I tell you what, after having front row seats to watching them go through, I know not everyone experiences the same. We have family members that are experiencing it all different ways. But, yeah, I'm good, man. Just jab me up, baby. Booster me up. Put it, because I am not going through that shit. What Jesse's going through, I'm not going through that shit. That's just my opinion. Just be safe out there. 516-522-0267. Give us a call. There's the number. Ariel is just chilling back there, chopping away. And like I said, we'll take two more calls. We'll wrap it up. Appreciate the donations that came in tonight. You guys are awesome, supporting the show. And thank you to the likers as well.
Call from
Lone Wolf.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
There he is, Sober Carl. Welcome to the show.
Yeah, Moss. What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Finally. I keep procrastinating to like last 3 minutes left and I never get through. But that's all my bad.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, as usual,
So
no matter what.
Yeah, so you must have got the test results back, right?
Yes. Yeah, I had a big reveal on Saturday night. Yeah. Clean.
Nice.
Yeah, I got lucky.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I remember you saying you kissed Jessie before she went and got her haircut.
That's right.
All that stuff.
Yep,
Yeah,
all clean.
That's crazy
Clean.
how you didn't catch it.
I tell you what,
But-
it's wild because I can still get it. It's not like I can't, get it. So I'm like, wouldn't it be funny? Jesse goes through the whole thing, and then like on our 10th day, I get the shit, and I'm bedridden.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Fingers crossed for sure. But I'm glad to hear Ellie's got no temperature, and is Jess like how much better is Jess doing?
I don't know.
than
She's
she
probably
was?
in the chat. I mean, she's got. I think she got the worst of it out of everyone. I don't know. The baby can't really talk to us, but yeah, she's.
Yeah.
So.
Well, just let her know we miss her and we're praying for her. Like.
I will.
sure.
I think Jesse just showed up behind me. It was kind of weird. I will let her know. I appreciate that, Sober Carl. What else you got on your mind?
About these circus fights the other night. I mean, if there's not like, I'm old school. I want to see the best of the best, fight, MMA. But, if there's not a good MMA fight going on, violence, we'll have to do,
Mm-hmm.
like Drunk Savage says, violence is violence. So I'm like, yeah, I agree with that. I'm down with that. So it's okay to watch, but Tito, I can't believe he couldn't make weight. First of all, like, I don't understand. I mean, it must be bone structure or something, but I don't know how he could like sweat that much and not make weight. I think he liked food too much.
Yeah, well, short notice too. I think, right? Didn't he come in on short notice? And
yeah, and
so
he's just never been able to make that weight. I don't know if he can't like push to the third or fourth gas tank and like losing that weight, but they made the lightweight division 205 because of him, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he couldn't make 199.
Yeah,
when he was champion.
Let's be honest. He went in there for a quick paycheck, even though he lost 20%. He's probably
did.
like, yeah, let's just go for it, have a little fun out there. He clearly didn't really prepare himself because he.
Oh yeah,
he looked terrible.
Oh yeah, he did for sure. But you could tell, like when his interviews afterwards, when he's like, "I'm okay, guys. I'm okay. Like I'm waiting for him to start bawling, or I'm waiting for him to like cut the cameras because he's not okay." He's just like, fuck, dude. Like, I know he made some money, but he's still like, my legacy, he's like, shit, all this stuff he was talking about, like, mind power. If you have it in your mind, if you have it in your heart, you can do anything, And then he just gets knocked out with one Anderson's, like, third punch he throws on the right hook, boom. But anyways, I thought it was pretty funny, but now I'm kind of feeling bad for Tito for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't feel bad. He got paid. He's all right. He's a meme, but he's
got
paid. Yeah.
He got paid. But anyways, I just wanted to call in and say hi to everyone in the chat and everything. And anyways, I have something, if I could say, I just kind of wrote down about me being a lone wolf.
Oh, you what? Like a poem?
Another guy. Yeah, kind of.
Is it rhyme?
So, I tried to.
Does it have howls in it? Are you like a wolf in this thing?
Yeah. So I'll just go by whatever.
Okay.
So this path I go, on this road I grow, my dreams unfold. I did it all alone. On this path I go, on this road I grow. My dreams unfold, yeah, it made me strong. By myself I go, by myself in the cold. By myself I say strong, I'm a lone wolf. By myself I go on, by myself I am in the cold. By myself I say strong, 'cause I'm a lone wolf. Oh! How's that?
Wow!
Anyways.
I kind of want to make that the new phone call, so I want to screw.
Well, I was talking to some guy in the chat, and he said he had a lone wolf tattoo on his forehead and shit, and I'm like, there's only one lone wolf around here, but you can join my tag, bro.
Nice. Now, how long did it take to put this thing together? That was amazing.
Oh, I just watching the show.
Oh, nice. That was really good, man. Wow, that was impressive. I'm so.
Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Did
So
you
that's for all
practice
the
that
holes,
before?
yeah.
Did you practice that, or you did it tonight? You did it on the spot.
I just did it on the spot. I
Wow.
just was like, I wanted to talk about circus fights, but there wasn't much to say about them. So I'm like, I just wanted to wish you guys the best on this Corona thing and a little bit about the circus fights. But I'm like, fuck, what else should I say? I want to say something.
Yes. Well, you
last
killed it.
few Mondays I tried to call in and I didn't get through, so I'm like, fuck. But yeah, I've been going through a lot right now. My best friend lost her dad from cancer, and I had to watch him get eaten alive by cancer.
Oh,
And
man.
it was a pretty hard thing to watch. Like everything in his stomach, every organ was like gone when we looked up his shirt. It was like a half pipe where his top skin was touching his. I don't want to say too much out of respect for her dad, but it was touching like the back of his skin. Like his bones were almost sticking out, and your skin's an organ too. And it was just, there was a point where even his grandchildren couldn't see him like past 2 days. I don't know why he fought on so long, but because we were giving him like liquid morphine, like she was like just up it, you know.
How old was he? How old was this guy?
He was 78, my
Oh.
best friend's dad, who passed away.
Hmm.
And right now, her mom passed away from cancer too at 56.
Oh, shit.
And she was on a triathlon when she got sick and she had quit smoking cigarettes for about 15 years, but the damage had already been done, they said.
Wow.
And so that was like really tragic. So now she has no parents, and like I had to take off a week of work. And they were like, well, you can't do that. You're going to get fired. I'm like, well, fire me then. Because my friend really needed me.
How does your friend look, though? Is your friend pretty hot or what?
You know Nicole.
Nicole.
She's calling a few times. Not Nicole Wilson, but Nicole Call.
Interesting.
I think she's calling a few times. I think you and Jess talked to her a couple times.
So this is pretty interesting.
But,
Have you ever had sex with your friend or no?
You probably know that answer, Mom.
Well, listen.
But no. She's a great woman, and like,
Yes.
she deserves like the.
How
the
many
best
times
guy,
have you laid in bed with her, naked, caressing each other?
Well, not in the last couple of months, but I'm just saying.
Are you looking to get back in the sack with Nicole?
No, she's no.
Now's the time to do it, though.
I'm trying to find a nice guy for her, actually.
Really? But now's the time to do it.
Yeah,
She's down, you know?
Like, we go to the bar. I'm her wingman. She's my wingman. So
yeah. No, you guys sound
it
cool.
all worked out, all good and stuff. But
Interesting.
yeah.
All right, I'm trying to get you. You know, you getting get a little action with Nicole. One more run, I would say, and then call it quits.
Yeah, you never know, but
okay.
But yeah, it's so awesome, the 5th year anniversary. I tried to call in that night, but yeah, 5 years, man. That's awesome. That's what an accomplishment that it
Thank
was.
you. Appreciate
yeah,
that,
you,
Lil
Jesse, and I mean, we wouldn't even be here without you guys. So we owe this.
Did you
whole
tickle her
community,
fart
this
box
whole
with your
family
mustache?
To you.
Huh?
I don't really have much of a mustache. Just a beard going up to my sideburns a little bit.
You should grow a thick handlebar mustache. That's what you should do.
A thick handlebar.
Okay.
I don't know if I could pull that off, but.
Okay.
I mean,
well, thank you for the nice words, man. Appreciate it. And I'm very sorry about that whole story. That story is fucked up, man. Listen, I'm not joking around.
Yeah, but also I want to say shout out to a lot of OGs in the chat because when that was happening, I was just on the chat saying fuck cancer.
Yeah, fucked up.
And everyone was texting me, "What's wrong, Carl? What's wrong?" You know. And I told him I was up, and like, dude, I got so many prayers and fucking so many like good words and energies brought my way from this family in this chat, and I mean, there's too many people I don't want to forget anyone, but I want to say thank you all. It meant a lot to me and Nicole.
Yes.
I told her, and so it meant a lot to me, and this community is really a family, 50K strong, so if you mess with us, one of us, you mess with all of us, I feel. So I got all you guys' backs, and I love you guys, and I can't wait till Jess gets back and see you guys all together again, Helly, and just have a good time watching some fights. That's what we do.
Okay. Well, Carl, thank you for the call. Appreciate that. Have a great night, all right?
Yeah. Thanks, Moss. You too, brother.
There's Carl making up for some lost time over there. Beautiful song, and yeah, cancer is fucked up, man. We have a friend that's going through cancer. It's just not. He just had his bone marrow injection, and he's just. The good news with my friend with cancer is the chemo has shrunk everything, so that's great news. So I think once it's all shrunk, they go in there with the surgery. Cancer is it's fucked, man. I am not. I don't know. I don't know what to say, but food cancer is probably the best thing. All right, one more quickie. I know we're over the calls, but let's just go one more. I said 2 more calls. Let's do one more quickie, and then I must eat some late night dinner.
Call from.
See.
Hello, Manny C. Hold on 1 second.
Sure. Wonderful, wonderful.
I don't know if you hear this, but donation's playing.
I heard Trailer is going to make a rematch of Stefan Bonner versus Forrest Griffin over 15 years after the first, and I believe it'll sell, maybe as a co-main. Also, it appears that the ghost of the Imperial Grand Dragon of the Ku Klux Klan is behind you.
Forrest Griffin 15 years later.
Yes. Yes, and the yeah, the KKK is behind me. Thank you, Pulse. Appreciate that. Manny C., how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing wonderful, wonderful. How you doing, Moss?
I'm wonderful, wonderful as well. Last call of the night. Look at that. Look at you.
Man, I haven't been able to get through. I used to be the first caller all the time. Now I can't get in, man.
Well, now you're the last caller. Look at that.
Yeah, I guess times have changed.
You're the anchor man.
That one kid. That one kid that calls in, he's the one that you said that should be your co-host.
Yes, Brody.
I was wondering. I was like, man, he sounds familiar. You know who he sounds like? Senator Bernie Sanders.
Brody Sanders? Yeah.
Bernie Sanders, man. He sounds just like Bernie Sanders.
I wonder if he ever gets that. If he's still watching, I'm curious. Maybe.
It could be Bernie Sanders, just like using an alias just to call the MMA-Holes. It could happen.
Interesting.
Weirder things have happened, yeah.
A lot of
anyway,
yeah.
It's been a slow MMA week, so I have to tell all the holes that they've got to be watching, and I don't know if you all have Shannon Briggs and Rampage Jackson, bust each other's balls on Zoom calls.
Good stuff,
dude. Oh hell, man! Shannon Briggs is maybe the only guy that can go toe to toe with Rampage as far as busting balls. And I mean, there's calls that last 40 minutes just each other talking shit to each other. It is the most entertaining shit ever.
Where do we find these calls?
YouTube. Go to YouTube. Just put Shannon Briggs, Rampage Jackson. I mean, they're busting each other's balls hard.
Okay, we'll check it out.
It's the most entertaining thing right now in fighting, literally.
One's in the chat if you heard that stuff go on. All right.
I wonder if anyone's paid attention to that because they're supposed to fight. Let's go, champ.
I have not paid any mind to that. I did hear him speak about. I think when he was on Ariel, he brought it up. But I haven't really paid much attention to Rampage. Is he at least losing the weight?
That's what he says. Apparently they're serious about the fight, and Shannon Briggs said that he will fight in the cage if they'll box one, and they will do an MMA fight.
So they'll do 1-1. That's interesting. Okay, there we go.
That's what he's bringing up, man. Hey, have you seen the video when Rampage gets interviewed by TMZ?
Which one?
And when he's eating a lemon cake at Starbucks, and his trainer Tiki comes over and slaps it out of his hand.
No, I don't think I've seen that one.
Dude, I don't know if it's real because they literally start getting into a scuffle. So he goes, "Why the hell you knocked down my cake?" He goes, "Rampage, you're losing weight. I'm not sitting in the sauna with you." And he's like, "Sorry, man."
Rampage is funny.
Dude, Rampage is awesome, man.
What's weird with Rampage is sometimes you don't know if he's joking or if he's serious. He was all butthurt with Joe Rogan, I remember, at one time where Joe Rogan's commentary got under his skin and he had to like address it. So it's weird. I can't tell if he's being sarcastic or if he's actually being serious half the time, you know? It's funny.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, the gym, I won't mention any more stories from the gym because, as they say, no one believes him. But Eddie Bravo brought up this guy that I'm talking about, and Brandon Schaub said, I heard in the gym this guy is the motherfucker of all motherfuckers. And there's a story, well, because this is one of the stories, So this guy goes in there, Rampage Cam comes into the gym. The guy's a jiu-jitsu guy, takes down Olympic wrestlers, picks up Rampage and slams him on the corner of the mat. Rampage goes out, knocked out cold. And then Rampage told him a couple of weeks later that he'll be playing video games at his grandma's house, and all of a sudden he goes out. He goes, where the hell am I?
What? Oh my God!
Yeah, from that slam.
That's funny.
Yeah,
man.
and I had this dude that used to train with Rampage told me when they were gonna fight Chuck, he goes, man, Chuck cannot knock out Rampage. We have like giant Hawaiians that punch him straight in the face, and he just walks through the punches. That guy's head's too big.
It's wild, man. It's so crazy. Like to see the fall of Rampage is it sucks, man. Seeing him get all fat and whale-like and just kind of letting himself go. Like it's a tough watch. I'm hoping that he can get himself back into shape because he was something else back.
Well,
in
he has like thyroid problems. That's the reason he's getting fat. It's from the weight cut. If you take a look at like this weekend, we had Tito versus Anderson.
Yeah.
They were the same size. That ought to tell you how much weight Anderson was cutting to get a 185. The dude that I'm talking about that knocked out Rampage, he fought at 185. He walks around at 250.
I believe that.
So that tells you the weight that these guys are cutting. So when they get older, they get all these thyroid issues like Rampage. Now where he can't lose weight basically. That's why he looks all blown up and fat.
Interesting. Well, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. I know a couple of people that had thyroid problems, and it really mangles you all up. So it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, and also some of these people get those thyroid problems from all the intense workouts they have. I really do believe it. If you talk to a lot of these like marathon runners and stuff, they're taking thyroid stuff because their thyroid is their heart's going so fast all the time at that heart rate up. And I believe it messes with your thyroid because it's a coincidence that so many of those people go on thyroid medication, once they retire.
Interesting. All right, Matty C. Weird. Anything else you got on your mind besides Rampage Jackson?
No, I'm just saying it's a slow week, man. That the McGregor thing, I don't know what to make of it, man. Part of me feels it's staged. Part of me feels it's real. I could see Machine Gun Kelly push. We won't find out the truth, but there was like an MMA site that said that Machine Gun Kelly's friends with Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, I do believe. Yeah, who's rooting for him? So I think this is all premeditated. I honestly think that Conor McGregor, he had a hit on him right from the very beginning. He wanted to angle a way to make him look like a fool, and Conor found a way to make himself look like a fool as usual. But he got the attention.
But you know what? The thing that throws you off is that Conor's such a hothead. I guarantee you that if you would go up to McGregor and you said something that he rubbed him the wrong way, he will attack you. And we've seen it, we've seen it when this big, like, heavy guy was taking pictures of him. He grabs the phone and breaks it on the ground. So it's not out of the realm of possibility that Conor just got pissed, didn't like what he said, and swung and then started throwing drinks at him. So
yeah,
I mean, he's a loose cannon, man.
He could already have in his mind, hey, that Machine Gun Kelly is the guy that goes to the UFC fights, and he's fucking. He was the one that was saying praise about Dustin Poirier. Maybe he took something in the heart, and he said, if I see that guy, I'm gonna fucking throw shit at him or something like that. He might have had it in his mind. Very possible. Very, very possible.
Yeah, I mean, like, Conor's a loose cannon, man. I don't know. Who knows if he was drunk? He was probably already drunk, because there was videos of him drinking while they were flying in that private jet.
Oh, yeah.
So he's probably already sauced up. The guy's a complete maniac.
No doubt.
I don't see his story ending well.
You know, it's funny. Yeah, a lot of people are like, he's going to end up in jail. He's going to end up here. And I mean, anything's possible.
Yeah.
Nothing is impossible if he's a complete, knucklehead like this. But I don't know. I think this guy he loves that freaking spotlight. He loves attention, and he doesn't give a fuck. And if someone rubs him the wrong way, he will punch, he will throw, he doesn't give a fuck. It's kind of weird. It's a weird phenomenon with this guy, man. He really is nuts. But we'll see how this thing wraps up. I'm sure it's not going to be the last time we see him doing shit like this.
No, man. Dude, the only reason this guy isn't in jail or a mental institution is that he has a lot of money.
Yeah.
And he has the right friends.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine if you pulled half of the stunts that he did.
Oh, yeah. I'd be in jail. No doubt.
You'd be in San Quentin. You would not see the light of day.
Yeah.
And this guy's...
You got to move the needle. If he moves the needle, like if he does something ridiculous, everyone's tweeting about it. Everyone's talking about it. So what did they do, MTV? They said, okay, you threw your drink, you threw a punch. Usually we'd probably send the security and the cops, arrest you. Nah, go out and present an award after this. It's all bullshit, man. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, no. All press is good press, they say.
That's it. That's it.
All right,
Manny.
boss. Thanks for taking my call.
Okay, Manny C coming in. All right, we went a little longer, but why the fuck not? I love you guys hanging out. Appreciate it. If you like hanging out here on the MMA-Holes live channel, hit the like button, and that would be wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
We got another donation coming in over here.
Wonderful.
Drunk.
Shout out to Moss for holding this show down the past week or so. Get better, Jesse and Ellie. We miss you guys like you can't believe. 2 joints. I had sex with your gynecologist.
Whoa, my God. Thank you, Drunk Savage. Appreciate that. I can't believe that happened. Yeah, listen, the show, it's kind of weird. Like, it's like the whole show was revolved around both myself and Jesse. Like for a couple of years now, we've been doing it like that. So to go back and try to channel my original Mystic Moss from the beginning, it's tough because this show it's a fuller show with Jesse involved, so it's not the easiest thing to do, but I still have fun. So I appreciate you guys withstanding my content, and Jesse will be back in this seat very soon, and it'll be wonderful. We're getting out of here. I'll see you tomorrow night for the Contender Series. 6 fights. ESPN Plus, the link in the live chat, the link in the description as well. You sign up through our link, you help us out. Thank you to everyone that's done that. Thank you to the donations tonight, the likes, your comments in the live chat. ARIEL, HELWANI, going crazy over there. The phone calls, our sponsors, Head Rush, 20% off, promo code MMA-HOLES, ballwash.com, ballsy, 15% off, same promo code MMA-HOLES, mysticrootscbd.com, promo code MMA-HOLES. We have a new sponsor coming very soon. Once we sign on the dotted line, get that all locked up, you're going to like it. Don't be an a-hole. Be an MMA hole.